the three have taken upon themselves to travel across the sea, and that's where we had our last episode. So episode 1 of season 1 was our 3 adventurers. Seraphon, oh my god, I was gonna say Senor. They are Seraphon, Soren, and Balgrim travelled from London across the sea and landed in the port of Transylvania. They have since found out that the actual city of Transylvania itself is much further in, and they will have to travel there. They then try to find somewhere to stay for the night. Unfortunately, everyone seems a little bit suspicious of Seraphon for current unknown reasons. A lot of people turned away from them when they asked for help. A lot of them kind of like turned their nose up at them or pointed and kind of made comments. They eventually found I was going to say a lovely inn, but it was definitely not a lovely inn, as Soren discovered it was only beds. Beds only, and beds that potentially had bug bites beds as well. And yeah, they slept overnight and had a relatively peaceful night. No one came and disturbed them. Nothing jumped out and says boo yet. And that is where we pick up. So the morning has came. You all have separate rooms, and yeah, the morning is yours.
Oh, good. So I'm gonna have to go like awake and do some morning prayers and prepare spells and think about, why on earth could these, townspeople just not distrust me so much? I feel like I'm a trusting, individual. Would I have ever heard of any stories of Transylvania?
You can give me an extremely high DC history check. But absolutely, you can go for it.
That on.
Yep.
Yeah, well, let's give it a shot. History.
History, yes, it would be history. Hi, Nancy.
And, of course, because I'm meditating on this, it's with...
Guidance! Sprinkle some guidance on there. Oh!
That's not 20.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
There we go.
Add that deep. That's before guidance, baby. Add that deep. What do we got?
It's all downhill from here.
Okay, 23. That's pretty good. However, it's not quite high enough. You know that Transylvanians don't like dragons. That's all you're getting.
Checks out. They do not like dragons. Okay.
They do not like dragons.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, I'll continue my prayers and then I will try and find Soren. I'll knock on his door to see how the wee lad's doing. He said he had a rough trip over.
Yes, he did.
Still okay.
Open the door.
Oh, good morning, Seraphon. You ready for breakfast?
Yes, Soren. Yes, I am. How are you? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm still feeling a little sore, but I'm back to full, capabilities. Thank you for looking after me.
Good. Well, it's that's good. That's good to hear.
Are you okay? I know the people seem to be racist towards you, and I'm sorry about that. I don't know if you've thought about hiding your face or just being out in the open.
Look, I don't know. These people from different parts of different fears, and some of them rational, some of them irrational. But, I hope to prove them wrong. Sure, I can be trusted, but, we'll, I'll just take a step back and be as kind as I can. Have you heard from Balgrim or seen Balgrim at all this morning?
Oh no. We should probably check in on him. Heading down.
Okay, so you go and bang on Balgrim's door, and there's no answer, and the door's unlocked. So you wander in, and there's nothing in the room. his bed's kind of like folded down, and you go over and you're kind of like looking around and you're like, oh well, maybe he's went for something to eat. However, what you do find is basically just a very crude note, you know, that's basically like, see you in Transylvania.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't do his voice, it's too deep.
Oh, this note is very straightforward, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he's okay. I guess he's from here. Maybe he's has an urgent calling. Yeah. I hope he's okay. And we look around. There's no signs of, just to make sure, there's no signs of a struggle.
No, nothing like that. No, it's his stuff's away. The door's been left open, and there's just a note in Balgrim's handwriting that says "See you in Transylvania," and then just signed Balgrim at the bottom.
Okay. Well, I'll take that. I'm just gonna take that note.
Yeah,
Put it in my pocket.
So, you, come back out of Balgrim's room, and Seraphon, you've still got the sheet over you, that the Brisma gave you, and just as you are about to go to the front desk, another door opens up, and Corum, what do we see?
Oh!
What do you see? What do you see? So you see this tiefling, this 6'0" tiefling, red, sort of purple, sort of longish hair, sort of ponytail down to the side. They've got like this large scarf around them, and sort of just like sort of basic clothing, sort of nose piercing the nose, like fangs sticking out, horns sort of probably, I say about that big or so, sort of curls around the head, if that helps. And yeah, that's basically what you see, with a mysterious smile on their face. Yeah.
And facing you, Corvum, is a 6 foot tall, pure white dragonborn with a really dirty tablecloth hanging over them, and then a halfling that is all bandaged up like a mummy. So you're just like having this stare off in this very small corridor.
Oh, good morning.
It's just like slightly muffled from underneath. It's like, good morning.
Hello. Tablecloth? Do I dare ask?
They don't like me. It was a condition of entry. You might say it was tablecloth of the streets. So I took the tablecloth.
Well, I feel that. But hi, hello. What's your names?
Well, I am Seraphon. I am a cleric, a baker of the Twilight Domain. We're journeying. My companion here. Sorry?
Hello, I'm Soren. And the wild magic goes off.
Vince, do you want the wild magic to go off right now? Or do you want to hold on to it and cash it in and at me later on and say do it now? Let me know.
I'll wait.
Oh boy, we'll see what Vince says.
Wait and see. Right now. Okay, yeah, why not? Corvum, you're our special guest. Why don't you roll a D100 for me, please, and see what it lands on?
Please. Absolutely.
Interesting. Hi, Duo. Nice to see you. A 19.
19.
Okay, I don't think we've had 19 before. Dude, let's see, 19. Oh my god. Okay. So you're standing there having this conversation, and Warwick, what's your arcane focus?
My arcane focus is... I've forgotten what that is.
It's like normally like an item, like like a ring or a skull or a necklace or something like that. The look of it.
It's like a really tattered, like old, like notebook of like scrolling, just like from like my childhood.
Okay.
It's like
so
quite small.
so you feel in your pocket your your tattered notebook violently start to shake, and you take it out to inspect it, and you're like, what the hell is going on? And the pages burst open, and it just all this oil and grease onto the floor, covering all of you and the entire hallway. And then it just goes and then spurts the lassie out and stops.
Yeah.
Oh no, your book is leaking.
It's greasy.
I'm terribly sorry about that. That's never happened before. How embarrassing. I guess I apologize, but hey, you know what? What's spilt oil amongst friends, I guess.
Yeah.
But hey, at least you got a tablecloth to keep you clean.
It's gonna seep through.
I guess so.
So as you are having this conversation, you just hear the bum, 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 as these tiny wee woman feet come running round the corner, and Breezema sticks her head round and she's like,
What's going on? What have you done?
I can actually. I can't explain, but I will clean this up.
she kind of like
You've been great to me lately.
she
Come
squints at you and she's like,
You better not leave a drop anywhere, or I'll have your head.
Oh, you know me. You know me. I've been a wonderful guest, haven't I, so far?
and she kind of like gives you a squinty eye and goes,
Get to it.
Absolutely.
I'll help too.
know
I
we've
feel
just
slightly
met.
responsible as well. I can help you, Corbin.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't going to ask. But yeah, I do. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, my name is Corvin, but you can call me Cor. And yeah, thank you. And hopefully this
Nice to
cleans
meet
out
you.
okay.
Can I ask something blunt of you, Corvin?
Yeah, sure.
Have you, has your presence, been accepted by the locals, or do they seem distrusting of your species, your kind?
so Corvin coming into this port, no one's batted an
Yeah.
eyelash at you.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no. People have been quite friendly here. I'm used to having looks sort of hiding away, but no, this port is it's a nice port. It's not a bad inn. People seem to sort of maybe not give me their time of day, but don't really sort of have any judgments towards me. So it's actually a quite nice surprise normally.
I can understand that. I'll look for cleaning supplies.
Yeah, Breeze.
Although
Yeah.
you do look very weak. Are you okay?
I recently took a big beating, and I passed on the other side. I died, and I was
wow.
recently brought back through Seraphon's miracle.
I get closer with like interested eyes. I'm like, what was it like? What was it like in the beyond? What? How did it feel?
It was the most terrifying experience of my life. I was caught in some kind of void, being fed upon what felt like all eternity. Teeth sinking into me, my whole body. It was nothing but anguish and pain and fear. And, yeah, I felt the call back from Seraphon, and I accepted it. But there was a choice. I think I could have stayed there if I wanted. But I did not.
Sounds great.
Is Corbin being sarcastic, or did he see you?
I don't know. Might be, but I don't know. No, they've been completely 100% serious. They are fascinated with that stuff. Absolutely fascinated.
Yeah, you see his eyes like light up, and he's like, "Ooh."
Yeah. But no, if you need a rest, please. This is my doing, so I wouldn't want to take anything from you.
Oh no, I'm quite used to pain and suffering. I'll help you out. I'm back to 100%.
Although, did you say bite?
Bite, yes.
What bit you?
Oh. Wait, what did we get attacked by?
That was werebats.
Werebats. Mm-hmm. And
Werebats.
they drew my blood and created some kind of monstrosity that attacked me as well. From my own spilt blood. We were attacked on our way here.
I ask why you're here. Is it because of... And I sort of lean in again. Dracula.
Dracula.
We just all human each other.
Breesma at the front desk is like,
I was speaking quietly. Although you can make me roll to see how quiet I was.
That's fine, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I will kind of turn to Seraphon and like nod at him.
Yes, well, Dracula brought us here, though not willingly. We are here for him to meet him and
Like he
See
invited you.
well, he taunted us, and so we're here. He cast a power and an attack on the city of London, where me and two other companions were able to fight and kill an emissary of his, and since then he's been taunting us, dragging us, asking us to come here, and we feel it's our duty to come here and finish our job.
Fascinating. Where are your other companions, if it's just the two of you?
Well,
I was not part of the original group. I'm recently recruited by Seraphon, and our other companion must have left for Transylvania. He left us a note and left. So we're down a party member. But Seraphon was part of the original 3 ingredients. He's a huge celebrity back in London, and he repelled the vampire's forces. And he's now my mentor and master, and he's teaching me the ways to fight against evil and the undead. He's very skilled in this. So just if you want to learn from the best, he's right here. What are the odds?
I look over at Seraphon and go, I've never heard of you before.
to be honest, I'm kind of glad of that, to be honest.
But you sound fascinating, and of course, you helped your friend here, so you know a lot.
Yes, well,
You'll be useful.
Useful to you how?
Are you here because of, and I'll lean in close, Dracula as well?
We'll give you that idea.
Well, you asked first.
Exactly. But we're amongst friends, of course. Yes. I'm here for a reason. Not really going to go sure why at the moment. Got to keep my cards close to my chest. But yes. The sooner we get rid of Dracula, the better. And when I say that, you don't know if it's what tense that is, if that's self-serving or otherwise. Secrets.
Secrets.
To let you know, I got charisma of deception of +6, just in case anyone wants to try anything.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'm a Tiefling after all. I've had to be quite deceptive throughout my life.
Yeah.
So it seems like faith or whatever you want to believe in has brought us together. So the least I can do, if you help me clean up this mess, is I can be part of your group leading up to the grounds, I guess, or whatever the space, the area is. But safety in numbers, I guess.
Yeah. Just one moment, as I'll speak to my companion. Soren. I'm around you.
No, go. I'll carry on cleaning.
Yep.
So as I take a few paces away, it's like, Soren, what do you think? I think Fornax has put this tiefling in our pass, expressly to help us.
Do you think the grease and the oil was a sign from Fornax? Perhaps that was Fornax choosing him to come along with us.
Fornax doesn't deal in grease, but I think maybe it's just his oily book. I'm not sure.
Well, maybe we should ask if he's capable of protecting himself. And but I think definitely, since we're a number down without Bulgrim, we could definitely use his help.
I think
And
so.
our goals are aligned. If he wants Dracula ended, that's our goal as well.
Yeah, you're right.
At the very least, until we get to Transylvania
Yeah.
and reunite with Bulgrim. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Cloven.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Look, we're agreed as companions that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We feel that. I'm putting my hand onto like my chest and my holy symbol of like Fornax, my goddess. It's like Fornax has put you in our path, so I think we should travel along our paths as far as they go. It will be a pleasure to have you in our group as a companion. I'm not sure if you've encountered much of werewolves or vampires. It's the devils. Sorry, pardon the pun. To
It's all good.
the devils to kill. How do you have much experience in combat and fighting?
You could say that. And as I'm saying that, I sort of bring out my dagger and sort of like move it around my hand, sort of dance around with it, and then sort of shoot it up in the air and just shoot like a little tiny bit of fire towards it, and then it pings it and goes back into my slot. You could say that.
Okay. Well, you've got
But I'm very aware of the oil as well, so just sets the whole place ablaze, and that's the end of the campaign.
Everyone dies.
Best special guest ever. Kills the party. But yeah, no, it seems like whatever's brought us together. So this is exciting.
It is. So we should. Well, we only got here yesterday. How long have you been in town for?
Probably about 4 days or so, just sort of laid low a bit, rested up, sort of getting an idea of the town folk and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, the only
know.
reason why Breezema was a bit kind of like, you know, not getting off a rocker of you guys was because Corvum's been here for a couple of days.
Okay. Well, I think we should set off, I think, as soon as possible. Once we've gathered any supplies, we can move on the road. I would like to, if possible, I'd like to write a letter and send that to a companion of ours, Mr. Van Helsing. Hopefully it gets back to his network. And
Well, you know Valhausen, do you?
yes, we're part of his honorary members of his group.
Have you still got your wee badge?
He helped us in London. Oh yeah, we do have that badge. Patches.
Mhm.
Badges.
Badges, yeah.
These I was like imagining like a special like.
I've got a badge.
It's like a pin. It's like I'm with.
I get really close and sort of just stare at it and go, ooh.
Yeah, it's like a wee kind of like copper pin, and it's just got like fancy filigree VH, which is Van Helsing, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh. Pretty.
Yeah, so he helped us a great deal in London, and he really gave us most of the information about Dracula and Transylvania. And he's off on other business now, but just I'll update him and keep the network up to date. Hopefully that letter might make its way back to him eventually.
Oh, you can just leave it with the lady of the house here. I'm sure she'll get that sent out for you. Absolutely, I've sent stuff before, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
I will write it in my room, and I'll give it to one of you to hand over. I think I don't doubt she would, but I just think a letter from a dragon would be unsent from this town and this port.
I can send it on your behalf.
Thank you, sorry. Thank you.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
But I know some shops and some supplies where you can get subs from. So if we need to get stuff, ask me.
Well, I guess we did stockpile quite well in London.
Yeah,
with the twins.
Yeah, but London, some of their stuff, might be a bit knock me downs. You can't really trust it. Just saying.
They're saying that about the twins?
Ophelia and Orla.
Squeeze me?
Hey, I'm just saying you just need to shop around, all right?
Well, they'll hear about this.
I hope they do.
So yeah,
I really don't think you want two angry Irish twins on your case, to be honest.
So yeah, while you are having this like chat amongst yourselves, you've managed to clean up the area, and then Seraphon, you nip into your room, and what's the contents of the letter, basically?
I'll keep it brief. It's going to be essentially made it to Transylvania on trail of VTT.
Okay. On trail of VTT. Okay, dokes. So yeah, you write that out, and then you just seal it all up, hand it over to Soren, and Soren, you take up to Breeze Mat, and she's like,
Yes.
Yes, letter for where was it gonna go?
well, he did. He did give you his like kind of return address in Paris, if you remember
Paris.
right.
Okay, he's in Paris. Yes, it was a 50-50 toss-up.
Yeah.
To Paris, please.
And she takes it off you, and she looks, and she's like,
2 silver.
Oh, that's my last 2. Okay, I'll hand them over.
and she's like,
Send it today.
Thank you, Breeze.
Risma.
Prisma.
We cleaned all of the oil upstairs. It's
It's a one story, and she just like peers her head round, and she looks at you. She goes, she looks at you. She's like,
Good. The Dragonborn, is he gone?
we're leaving today.
Get about.
And the
Quickly.
tiefling is coming with us. Yeah, okay. I'll
Out
let them
the
know.
back. Remember, out the back.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, thank you for the hospitality.
and she just goes back to your books, and she's like, scribbling away.
I'll turn back to me like, all right, Seraphon, she really wants you out. She hates your guts.
Yeah, she really does.
And also back door. She really emphasized the back door. Corvum, are you ready to go as well?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Ooh, Ray.
Boogie! Hi,
Hi,
Boogie.
Boogie.
Welcome
Boogie.
in. Hope stream was
I thought it
good.
was raid happening in the game.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no. Suddenly a gang of orcs. No.
Let's go.
Thank you, Boogie. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you are all doing good. This is episode 2, Electric Boogaloo of the Vampires of Transylvania, and the boys are just about to get kicked out their accommodation. So, yes, you say to Corvum, are you ready to go? And you gather up like the little belongings that you've brought with you. And sure enough, at the back, there's just like a wee door that you slip out, and it just takes you into a small kind of like back garden, and then you can go round the side back into the main bit.
Okay.
Okay.
You folks need any supplies and stuff, or you guys okay? I'm ready to go, but there are some shops here if need be.
I'm well stocked. I think I've got. If they're needed, I've got a number of health potions. I've got 2 1-drop junk. I'm just like going through my bag of holdings, like 2 bat wings. 2 speak with beasts. Mirror, swords. Okay, yeah. I think I'm ready to go. Is there anywhere in town we can hire horses or carts, or are we doing this on foot?
I know that, and that is. DM tells me if there is or not.
Yes, there is.
There is.
Yes. So you.
Yes, there is.
So you've been here a couple of days, and you've been basically like scouting out the place. There is a very small kind of market if you're interested in going there. As far as transport's concerned, there is somewhere where you can go and speak to people if you want to hire stuff like that.
Okay.
So I relay the information.
Well, I think it might be good to either have a horse each or a horse and cart. At least we can all be a part of that. Just track me down. Sorry for 1x. Is there anywhere in town we ought to get supplies? Like I need either wheat flour or rye flour, anything like that.
Possibly.
Well, look. How about this? I will. I'll just loiter somewhere quiet and out of the way, and if possible, I've got some gold for purchase or hiring. I could give to you. If we get some horses, or horse and cart, and some baking or bread flour, really, and probably some salt too. I don't think I have any salt on me.
Are you saying this out loud to us?
Yes.
He thinks out loud.
I have questions. Are you
Yeah.
making food? Baking something?
Bacon pancakes.
Well, yeah. Look, my sect of my religion, Fornax, is our goddess of baking, and I come from a family of bakers in the English countryside, and it's my meditation, it's my prayer, it's my communion with my goddess Fornax, and it's that's my passion, it's my craft, you might say.
When I first arrived to London, there was a massive line out the door, waiting to get Seraphon's bread. It was quite popular bakery, and Seraphon's really enterprising and expanding into different business ventures now.
Fantastic.
Have a great
guess we won't go
mentor.
hungry, will we?
No, definitely not.
So yeah, Corvum, you've seen a couple of kind of like small shops and stuff like that, and just this kind of like wee one area. It's kind of like a wee tiny shopping district. You'd venture, I guess, there's maybe some stuff there that would be useful. And the kind of horse and cart hire places, excuse me, pretty much right next to it.
Sick.
Convenient.
Very.
This is why I love this place.
Yeah, no wonder you've been staying here for half a week. It makes sense.
But yeah, let's gather our supplies and our horse and carriage and make our move, I guess.
So yeah, you travel from the inn over to the wee kind of like shopping area, and it doesn't take you long to get there. It's only like a wee like half-hour walk. And when you get there, this is kind of early morning, so a lot of the shops are setting up. Some of them are already open, and it seems to be a mixture of kind of like foods and goods and kind of stuff like that. So you'd be able to have a wee nosy around and see if you can find anything that you want.
Off topic, what's the weather like?
So the
today?
sun's out. It's a bit kind of dull and overcast, but it is quite sunny.
Okay. I'd probably go with Seraphon to go shopping for goods, but I would probably look for like dried meat or like jerky type stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
dried meat rations.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'd say just give me an investigation roll just for the heck of it.
Oh, we roll in this game? What's going on? Yeah.
This is not just all role play. 21.
A 21 for jerky.
You follow your nose and you're able to find this stall, and it's all like hanging dry meats, you know. So they've got like sausage and salami and kind of dried, like aged and smoked, and it looks great, you know. And that matters, you know, it's fine. There's this kind of like just a big burly kind of human, dark hair, beard. And he kind of like, you know, he doesn't even see you at first, and then kind of like spins round thinking, is that a child, you know? And he's like, oh, hello, little man. How can I help you?
So I would like a few gold worth of dried sausages and jerky and things of that nature.
Of course, best in all Transylvania. And he just like pulls down a couple of sausages and a couple of things, wraps them all individually, wraps them all together with like a twine and stuff like that, and then kind of like tightens it, and he's like, here you go, a couple of gold, no problem.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'm okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm happy. I'm not going to ask about pickles, Boogie.
Cool.
Boogie saw a picture of me eating a big pickle today. It was kind of embarrassing, but...
I mean, one of my emotes is me eating a pickle.
That's ask a question.
Yeah, it was similar. It's a similar vibe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on, where is it? Where's
Yeah.
Scotty?
There it is for 7 TV people. Yeah, it's only a pickle.
It's only a pickle.
And X got a pickle. Yeah, it looks very similar to that.
That's it. And that is only a pickle. So yeah, Soren, you managed to get yourself some sausage. Seraphon, what you want to do?
Well, because I said I'm not going to walk around the town.
Oh, that's right. So you've basically sent Soren on your errands.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Absolutely. No, so yeah,
Master and apprentice.
Yeah, so that's fine. With a 21, Soren, you managed to find supplies as well for Seraphon, and it's just a couple of copper, you know, if it's just like salts and flowers and stuff like that. So, out of interest, Seraphon, where are you? Where are you hiding?
I'm just chilling at the back of the where we were staying.
Okay, give me a stealth roll. This will be interesting.
Sure, okay. Why not? Just it's like leaning up against the back of the wall.
Ooh, a 7. Okay, so you're standing there and you're just kind of like, you know, minding your own business, kind of having a wee flick through your book or whatever, and a couple of kids kind of come running round the corner, and first they don't notice you because you're standing up against the wall, but then they start kind of like play fighting in the little kind of garden, and one of them turns around. There's 3 or 4 of them, and kind of like wide-eyed, wide-mouthed, like stares at you and is like hitting their friend to get their attention, and they all start pointing at you and they're like, Grogorath! Grogorath! And then they pick up mud and start throwing it at you.
Ah, okay.
Do I notice that?
Yeah, I suppose if you were standing near, you would see the kids throwing stuff. And actually, I need to Google something. 2 seconds. Oh God, what's happened to my mouse?
Right, let's roll initiative.
No.
Let's kill the kid.
Hold on.
Keep pressing things. Sorry, I'm still.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So hold
Learning all
on.
about your spells.
Yeah, I'm just giving away all my spell secrets apparently.
Yeah.
I need to press the right button. It's
And
fine.
I have this one. Oh, I do that all the time. Like I'm just wanting to read it,
Yeah.
and then
You accidentally, like, select it,
yeah. So hold on, let's listen to this.
Uccide.
Okay, so they're screaming Uccide Grogarath. Uccide Grogarath! Uccide Grogarath! And they're throwing mud at you and sticks and whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna bear their slings and arrows. I will stand there. And take their sticks and mud.
And then after a while, they kind of ha 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 ha, and they get bored, and then they like run away from you.
That sounds about right. Erafon was bullied as a kid, and it shows. He knows how to deal with it.
Ignore them. Don't give in to the bullies.
Just and I just like quell the frost breath in my throat to freeze these children. Yeah, so it's just like okay, I'm just gonna wipe myself off. Yeah, it's like they know not what they do. As I say, don't blame the children for the sins of the parents.
I mean, you can blame them a little bit.
It's fine. Fornex provides. It's okay.
So yeah,
What
Soren.
language were they speaking, by the way?
They were speaking Romanian.
Ah, new language unlocked.
Which is what
Uccide Grogarath.
Uccide Grogarath. Yep. So, Soren, you kind of come back round. Oh, give a point of character inspiration. Absolutely, Boogie. Who are you giving it to? And
I have one still.
oh, okay. So Soren has
I cannot
one.
get one.
Okay.
I still have one too, actually.
Oh well,
Okay, so Corvum.
Corvum, it's going to you then.
Well, thank you, Boogie. But I had one last week. I haven't used it.
Ooh. So yeah, Corvum, you now have a point of Inspirado.
Well, thank you very much.
So yeah, Soren, you come back round the corner and you see Corvum talking to Seraphon, and Seraphone's robe has some mud on it, and there's some mud lying round and some sticks and stuff like that at his feet.
Well, I got some food.
Yeah. And you got some mud on you?
Yeah, children. But yes, saw me and they were throwing mud and sticks at me.
And you threw mud back? You retaliated?
No, I meditated and I bore their strikes for the children. They know what they're doing.
Did you get the cart, Corvum?
No, you did not.
Quick question: where are these kids at the moment? Are they close?
You can hear them. They're nearby somewhere.
Okay.
Oh.
I find the kids.
And they kind of like turn round and they go, yeah, nah, 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 yeah.
I cast minor illusion
Okay.
and I create a voice of like a demonic being, like really growl and just like, "You little shits, get out!"
And they scream at the top of their wee lungs and wah, and run away.
Well, I'm not sure you're allowed to swear on your channel or not, so I
Oh
apologize
no,
if not.
no, you can swear, absolutely.
Oh, good. You're good.
Please don't say fucka fucka.
And I just sort of just walk back with a smile on my face. Sorry about that. I had to deal with something. Did we get everything?
It's the transportation, Corvin, which was
Oh yes, just
fun.
there.
Okay. Let's go and get out of this cursed
wherever
place.
it is.
So yeah, you travel through and you head towards where the place that you would hire transportation from, and same again as you're walking through Seraphon, you get funny looks, and give me a no, not your passive perception, because if Volgrim was with you, he's heard this, but Seraphon, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Volgrim's is like 18. It's nothing's gonna get past him. Oh, apparently nothing gets past you either. So yeah, as you're traveling through and people are like noticing you and looking at you, they start to kind of like whisper among themselves, and they just the thing you keep on picking up is Grograth, Grograth, Grograth over and over and over again. Like everyone seems to say it when they see you.
Okay.
Corvin, where are you from? Do you understand the local language, or where?
I'd say you know.
Yeah,
I'd say you know bits of it, Corvin,
Yeah, I know
because
little
you're
bits. I've been
travelled.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really have any sort of place that I call home. The world is my home. And I just explore, and wherever I'm needed, I'm needed. But I know bits and bobs. Do I understand the language or the words being used?
You can give me a roll. A language, so some kind of intelligence roll, I suppose. Let's see.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I could try that.
Yeah.
13.
That is a. Yes, 13. Yep.
So you're not like 100%, but you think. So Seraphon, you've kind of like said, oh, they were saying this when they were like throwing the sticks in the mud at me. It sounds kind of like slay or kill or something along those lines. So there's slay or kill, Grograth.
Sounds very
that
harsh.
I mean, the world is harsh.
Yeah.
Wouldn't worry about it too much.
Which part of it was the Slayer kill part? The Uchide or the
Uchide, yeah. It means to
Uchide is like Slayer kill.
yeah, so it
Okay,
means
I'm writing
to
this stuff
slay
down.
or to kill, yeah. And then
Okay.
Grograth is the part that everyone's saying.
Wow.
Have I heard this before? Seen this before?
It would be a high history roll, but you could try. Nah.
15.
Yeah, you're not too sure. You've heard of many kind of like, names, but Grograth doesn't ping anything for you.
Nah, I'm sure it's nothing.
It was the wind.
Shall we get her?
Yeah, pony time. What are the offerings available to us, DM, for
Okay, so you
transportation?
travel over to this like small kind of like building, and it seems like there's stables kind of built around the other side. So you go over and you're having a look to see if you can see anyone to speak to, and you hear someone kind of like clanging and banging about in the stables. So you go over and you give the wee door a knock, and you hear a voice go, come in, come in! The door is open!
I will step
Guess we're
inside.
walking.
Yeah.
So,
I'll slip in.
as you step inside, it's a large stable, and you're having a look around, and there's this dark, like a horse in front of you, and you hear the voice, and it's like, oh, sorry, just give me a second, and a couple of seconds later, the horse turns round, and it is a female centaur. And she's like, she's covered in like a bit of muck and some hay, and she's kind of like, oh god, and she'd like dust herself down. She's got long kind of like dark hair, dark eyes, kind of like working clothes on, and she kind of stomps her hoofs to get the mud and residual stuff out of it, and she's like, hello, how can I help? Oh god, is that a dragon? Oh, hello, can I help you?
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello.
What's your name?
Varishka, good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm Corvin. And this is my companion. I forget who's walked in and not. Is it both, or is it all of us, or?
I'm Seraphon, and my friend.
She kind of like
Soren.
just nods at you, Seraphon. She's like, Soren, hello. Welcome in. How can I help you?
We need some transportation,
Oh, all right.
if possible.
Yes, of course. Where are you going?
Trying to figure out if I should say or not.
We're traveling inland.
All right.
Yes.
Of course. Are you going to the south state, the east state? Whereabouts are you going? Different roads, of course, depending on where.
Which one's the most dangerous? What's an area that people have been avoiding the most lately in this country?
I mean, you're going to have to narrow it down, friend. There is quite a few dangerous places. Are you talking about the Dwarven Hills? Are you talking about the deep wood? Like, come on, please.
Out of character, where are we? What's the area like that we're going to?
Use are the very kind of like north point of the continent.
Okay.
Use are heading kind of like inland, so kind of to the middle, where the center of Transylvania is.
Okay.
Is there anything else around Transylvania outside of we're off to visit Dracula?
So there's like smaller settlements, but they are like quite far apart, as in like days travel between them. It's not like London, where you've got like London, and just up from that you've got like Manchester, and then up from that is like everywhere's widespread here.
So like the capital. Like, do you want to say we're traveling to the capital? Is that where?
So you're
Approximate? Is it approximate to VTT? Out of character.
out of character. Yes, the capital of Transylvania is the city of Transylvania. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
Which is
yeah.
bang smack right in the middle.
Like Singapore.
Singapore.
Yeah.
I guess you could say we need something that will keep us safe if need be. Maybe like an all-terrain, potentially. I have the money.
Money is not a problem, but again, I need to know where you're going, because, do I pack my mud hoofs? Do I pack my ice hoofs? What do I pack?
Both.
Do I bring the
Oh,
car?
wait.
What? Oh, yeah, I take you. I attach, and she points to your bum. She's like, to the cart, and then I take you.
Oh my.
That makes more
Soren
sense.
starts to blush, like furiously, like his pale face.
And she recognizes the look, and she's like, oh, here we go again.
Well, we're traveling to Transylvania.
Oh, you're going to Transylvania. Okay, so I can take you as far as the Misty Woods, and then after that you're on your own.
And is there
Deal.
anything? Is there a township in the Misty Woods? The edge of the Misty
No.
Woods?
Tell me, friend, do you actually know what you are getting yourself into from here to Transylvania?
I'm not sure. I have to speak to my elder god, who is my DM, to know if I know more than
So I'd say you're not too sure. You just know that there's quite a bit of travel involved. And she's like, have you came here and you've not even thought about how... Okay, so, to get to Transylvania, we have to travel by road to close to center of Transylvania. Then you have the deep wood, which will take you on foot probably 2 days to walk through. And then you have the mountain to climb, which will take you however long it will take you to climb. Transylvania, the city is surrounded by a circle of mountain. It is protected.
So once we get over on the other side of the mountain, that's where the city will be, on the other side.
Yes.
Okay.
This is why people do not come and go very often to Transylvania.
Hey. Can you tell us more about... I'm going to start thinking about Balgrim now, since you mentioned the Dwarven Hills. Like, can you tell us more about the Dwarven Hills that you mentioned, or like that region? Yeah, tell us more about that.
Oh, I mean, there are dwarven tribes that live up in the mountains. They tend to keep to themselves, you know. They don't really mingle with the rest of us. And I've heard that some of them are, you know, a bit weird. Haven't bumped into any of them myself, but you hear rumors.
What type of rumors have you heard? What type of weird things have you heard?
Just that they, you know, have maybe like rituals or stuff like that they do. Again, might be rumors, might be true, who knows? There are strange things that happen here.
Very much so.
The Dwarvish Mountains, are they the ones that surround Transylvania properly, or is it
Oh, no.
different,
They are
stretch of
far,
mountains?
far away. Yes. No,
Okay.
the dwarves, they do not mix with, you know, the rest of us.
Okay.
The rest of who? What?
Well, people that stay here and in the towns. They do not like the towns. They don't like to be, you know, places that do not have lots of rock.
Okay. Well,
Hey, rocks do
sense.
rock.
They like stone and rock. That is all they like.
Hey, each to their own, I guess.
Of course, I like outside and fresh air, but hey, each to their own.
Well, Vorishka,
yeah,
I guess, yeah, we'd like to hire your services for up to the Misty Wood, as far as you'll take us.
Excellent. So that will be days travel on the road. So that will be 10 gold.
Okay.
Yeah. I pay you 10 gold.
She's just like, woohoo! Takes it off his.
And then I place another one.
Oh, okay.
One extra, and going. Thank you for your help.
It's no problem. I shall keep you all safe. You'll be fine with Rorishka. Right, I have to hook myself up, so I will be a little while, and then I will come get you.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah, she takes your gold, planks it, and then goes round the back and starts like pulling out the car and attaching like straps and stuff like that. If you're wanting to timey-wimey it, we can just say that you head out, or is there anything you want to do before you leave the wee port?
I will just do a couple of things. I will, you know, in the time that she's the centaur is doing that, Vorishka, I will cast down, do like a prayer, just like to myself, for the group, and like you two, Soren, and go on. You kind of feel like a warmth, and actually, Vorishka too. Actually, if she'll be
Oh.
Yeah,
she's
she'll
within
be
range.
close by.
So let me just do this. Nice. So that's
Ooh.
11 temporary hit points for everyone.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And that lasts until a long rest, doesn't it?
Long rest, yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that's really good.
That's really good, yeah. Excellent.
That's huge.
Thank you very much.
One more thing.
Yeah.
If I've prepared that one, actually.
Now for your next concentration spell.
He's gonna be like, that's the whole way.
Well, actually, it's not my concentration skills combined, so just calm your farm, okay? I will do a on work. Sorry, not work.
He was okay.
It was like a voice from the.
Corvum.
Yeah.
Corvum, Soren, and myself. I'll cast Aid, which is 5 hit points increase.
Excellent.
Maximum hit points increase. That's 8 hours, so it's not all day, but 8 hours. Close to all day.
That's for Corvum and you.
And you, all 3 of us.
Oh, and me too? Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's like ignore from my apprentice. Sorry, no.
For my
It's all 3
apprentice.
of us.
Okay. Oh, you know your stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, that's why he's my mentor. Companion. He's very knowledgeable. Corvum.
Yes.
So how do you think Vrishka, Vrishka, she seems very beautiful.
Oh,
You think so?
You sweetheart.
Yeah. I think she's really pretty. I was taken aback that she'd be the one taking us there. Kind of
Is
nervous.
Nervous for what? Why are you nervous?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I've not seen anything as beautiful as her before. And do you have any advice? Have you talked to people you find like attractive before?
Well, I think the first advice I would give is just make sure you breathe.
Okay.
Soren
Breathe in,
breathes for
breathe
the
out.
first time in 10 minutes.
You were looking a little bit.
Forgot how those worked. Okay.
Just keep it cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember why you're here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's going to be a day's journey, give or take, I believe. You know, don't have to rush anything. Have chats,
Yeah.
learn about them. You know, see what their interests are. So it is. Although, don't do anything that could jeopardize our journey.
Of course. Oh, I would never do that.
And then I sort of get my arm and just slap him on the back and go, "You'll be fine. You'll be great."
So yous have this conversation, and then Varishka comes around the corner, and sure enough, the cart is like attached to the back of her. And she's like, right, okay, it's still pretty good weather and morning, so I think we could set out today.
Yeah, I do have one thing to do though. I guess if we can meet back about half an hour, and we're good to set off.
Varishka kind of looks at the sky. She's like, all right, yes, the weather should hold up, yes.
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Okay.
10.
That's quite a significant time difference.
I just need to do one thing, and I'll be back. Hopefully, it won't take too long.
Okay.
30 minutes max.
Okay.
Could like 10 or 15.
Okay.
Okay, we'll wait. I'll wait here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
so
so DM to player to Warwick. Is
Yep.
this something you want Soren and Seraphon to deafen and mute themselves for?
Actually, that'd be great. Yes,
Okay,
please.
right, you two mute your deafen your
Definitely mute. Okay.
yeah, and then I will give you the thumbs up and at you in chat when you can come back. Okay, Thank you. Ooh. Okay, so they are currently deafened. So, what do you want to do?
So I will be out of like eye shot and stuff, and I sort of go round. Actually, I'll go back to the inn actually because I've still
Okay.
got the room.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
hours, so I sort of nod to the lady of the house. And say, hey,
She's just like, yes.
just grab one thing. Don't worry. So I
Alright.
go back to my room. I make sure it's locked. And then I speak out to my patron,
Ooh.
which is the fiend.
The fiend.
Which I
yes.
haven't quite established what they are yet, so they're just
Okay.
like a thing. I have, well, yeah. So I reach out to my patron.
Yeah. anonymous presence.
Yes.
Okay, so what would you like to commune with your patron?
So suddenly the demeanor of Coram changes. This sort of confident, sort of cocky, sort of flirtatious sort of being suddenly becomes a bit more, not unnerving, but a bit more like apprehensive. And so demeanor changes. It's just like, are you sure this is what you want? Is this what you want? Like, Dracula's a big, powerful being, and you're powerful. You know, you've given me all these powers. You looked after me. But I'm just making sure, is this right? Is this how you want it to go?
So with you asking that, you feel this kind of like hot sensation flush over your body, and normally that's a sign of you're getting positive feedback from this being.
And because I want to do this for you, you've done a lot for me. The least I can do is make sure that we get rid of Dracula and you can finally be the most powerful of them all.
And at that, you feel the sensation grow, and it's almost like you can feel the magic like burning in your hands, and your skin goes that kind of like tingly kind of way, and you get it's like goosebumps, but it's almost like warm to the touch.
I mean, you haven't steered me wrong so far, so excellent. And what's your feelings with the party? Like, I mean, they seem quite useful. Seeing our paths are similar. I feel like they could be useful. Obviously, if they wrong me, or you, of course, then I know what I need to do. But I feel for at least now, they could be useful.
So when you say, they can be useful, but if they wrong me or wrong you, I know what to do. You get that strong kind of like confirmation, like feeling build up in you. So they are saying you know exactly what to do if they cross me and cross you. But the general feeling is yes, they are useful.
Well then, that's all I needed to hear. Thank you. I'll speak to you soon, I guess. I'm sure you'll keep an eye on me as you have been.
And as you say, keep an eye on you, one of your eyes just kind of like starts blinking on its own.
Throughout that whole thing, there was like a slight nervous, like it was trying to act confident in front of my patron, but also very aware that at any point they could just switch it. So speaking this thing sort of almost like a slight sweat, like drop of sweat falls down. Just hopefully nothing that they could notice, but obviously there's something that deep down, maybe this isn't what quite Corbin wants.
Oh yeah, I mean this thing has put you through the ringer before,
Yeah.
as in you've maybe not wanted to do some of the things that this fiend's asked you to do, but you're like, well, it's either that or I have to deal with the fiend, so you've done it regardless, So now you're more kind of like, oh yeah, it's fine, no problem, but there's still that nervous energy there.
And I talk to you later.
Excellent. So you heading back then, yeah?
Yeah, head back. And as I'm heading back,
tell the guys come
yeah,
in.
get the guys back. Yeah.
Also, hi Elvis. How's it going, Elvie? Right, are we back?
I am here.
Excellent. So
Yes.
so
I died on my way. So
yeah,
that's what
had to
happened.
kill them
Cool,
off.
cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Rolled a nat 20 on a surprise, and
Yeah.
so Corbin comes running round the corner, and he's like, right, okay, good to go. Venushka is all set up, and she's like, right, okay, hop in the back then, and we shall set off.
Thank you.
This is gonna be exciting.
Hopefully it will. The weather will keep up.
I'm sure it'll be fine. You got like a raincoat or anything?
She just kind of like points to something in the back. She's like, sure.
Like, keep an eye. Give me a shout if you need it. We'll sort it out.
So yeah, you all place yourselves on the cart, and it's just like a simple kind of like 4-seater, like Skyrim. You're finally awake. it's kind of like that, kind of like that situation, and it's just got like a really soft top like over it, so in case it does rain, you guys won't get absolutely soaked. And yeah, she just says it's going to be about a day's travel. So the woods are kind of like the very edge, so it's like a straight road out of the port towards the middle, and then after the day's travel you basically come to like a big fork in the road, and the road splits off into loads of different directions, and the wood is kind of like in front of that, and she basically tells you'll have to get off there and then cut in through the woods if you are going to the centre. But yeah, we will have so this is a day's travel, so we'll split it into let's see, 8-hour shifts probably. I take it you are maybe wanting to like rest at night before you actually go into the woods and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Okie dokie,
Like
so
camp. Yeah, if it's a full day, and if we get there at like
yeah,
sundown, we
so
might wanna
Varishka has basically says, listen, it's a full day's travel there. I'll need to rest as well. So she's basically says we can set up camp, and then she'll like head back the next day, kind of thing. So if we're doing that, let's do like 3-3-3. So we'll do the first part of your travel, and we will have either. You can tell me what you want to look out for, perception or survival rolls from everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
I am proficient in survival.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the one I'd roll. Do you want me to do it now?
Yes. So this is the
Okay.
first part of your journey. 23?
3.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Seraphon, what do you want to do? Perception or survival?
They're the same, so I'll do survival too.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, yay!
And then Corvum, 12.
Not much better.
Okay, so it's 2. So with the 23, that's a double success. The 4's a fail, and then the 12's a pass. So it's 3. You've got a pass. So yeah, the first part of
Yay.
your journey goes pretty smoothly. You leave the port, and there's really nothing much on the road. There's small patches of kind of like bits where it looks as if there's maybe some agricultural kind of stuff going on, like farming and things like that. Off in the distance you see the mountains, and yeah, the weather holds up for you. So that is your first part of the journey. So now we'll have second, so your same again, survival, perception.
Let's go.
Nobody
perception
died
this
yet,
time.
not this time, Taff. Oh my god, okay. 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
Oh, 11, okay. Oh god, okay, so that is barely a pass. Like, I'm talking skin of your teeth. I would say it starts raining pretty heavily, and Varushka turns around and she's like, can I have the raincoat, please?
Oh yeah, I got it. And
Take it easy. Just take it easy, buddies. Take it easy.
yeah, I guess I can get it. I guess.
And she's like, she's like, right, thank you, and she takes it off you, and it's like a big hood, and then it kind of like covers the rest of her. She's like, nothing worse than the smell of wet horse, huh?
Look over to Thor and you go, smooth.
So that is the.
I mean it sincerely, by the way, completely sincerely.
Yeah. So that is the second part of your journey. So this will be your last check before you stop for tonight. So perception and survival, whatever you want.
We'll keep doing survivals. Okay, nice.
Wow,
22.
22,
Nice.
yeah, excellent. 9.
Loving these rolls.
And a 0.
Okay, so it's a double pass. No, it's a triple fail. Yeah, it's a triple fail. Okay, so.
I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh!
Go for it. It's still a fail. So, you are traveling through the woods, and you are keeping an eye out to see if there's anything, that's like suspicious or anything. But unfortunately, the weather does take a turn for the worst, and it's getting harder and harder to kind of like keep your visuals, because it's just like sheets and sheets of rain. And Varushka's saying, the roads are getting pretty bad. It's hard to kind of like, keep a track and stuff like that. And then just out of nowhere, the cart gets slammed, and you just hear this like awful noise coming from outside.
Quick thing. I have dark vision.
It is not dark, however, it is very, very heavily raining. It's kind of maybe like 6 o'clock at night, so it's not completely dark yet.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of like dark / like, grey, but it's like that kind of torrential rain that is like hard to see through, And something like flings itself against the side of your cart, and the whole thing kind of shakes and rocks, and Varushka's like, what the hell was that?
I'm not sure. We'll investigate it. Don't worry. If just stop. And
Okay.
I get out of the cart. Try to see. First we'll see what happened to the cart, if it's damaged or just anything attached to it.
So yeah, the side of it has a big dent in it, and one of the wheels looks a bit kind of wobbly, I suppose.
How does it look, Corvum?
Doesn't look good. It's still functioning, but there's definitely damage to the cart. Something has just hit us or attacked us. So be on your guard.
Uh-oh. You sure it couldn't have been like a stray branch or something?
I don't think I've seen any
Not-
branch do this.
Not the size of this dent, no.
Oh. Okay. I will turn to Varishka and be like, do you need to be, or can you unharness yourself just in case?
And she's like,
Let's hear.
I mean, yes, if I need to, but I hope I don't have to.
Oh gosh, we need to look around.
Alright, well, maybe hurry up, we're losing daylight here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna hop off.
Okay. And yeah, you go round to where Corvum is, and you see a massive dent in the side of the car, and one of the wheels looks a bit wibbly wobbly.
Uh-oh. Well, it's muddy and rainy. I'm gonna see, maybe I'll try and look to see if there are any visible tracks that led up to the dent, or if it's just like dent appeared out of nowhere. So I'm gonna kinda look
Yeah,
into the
you
mud.
can give me a investigation check. See if you can see anything.
Oof, 6.
It's really difficult to see because it's like raining so heavily. It just the mud looks like, mud, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to see.
So I'm going to jump down, and when I'm down, I'm going to take my dagger, silver dagger, out of the handle of my hammer. Just have that and walk around with my silver shield, and
Okay.
I want to investigate any. Can I investigate? Is there any like footprints or anything like that?
Yeah,
on the
yeah, you
ground?
can give me another investigation, see if you see anything.
While that's happening, can I cast Mage Armor myself?
Absolutely,
Please.
yeah. There's setup time here that I'm giving you. I can't see because I'm deciding what I'm gonna throw at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't do anything else. I'll stay where I am.
Cool. So we're now on to Demon Horse attack. So yeah, it sees you try to go up and try and take a stab at it with the little pike bit, and you miss. So it is gonna try and bludgeon you with its hooves. It's gonna try and do
lovely.
a little slam attack. So 16 plus 6 to hit.
16 plus 6?
Yep.
What's this 16?
16 plus
Oh,
6.
So does 22 hit? Yes.
Just
22
22 hit. So that will be. It's not massive damage. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of bludgeoning damage as the hooves batter you on the top of the head.
Awesome.
Cool. Right, Soren, we're on to you. What's your AC? Sorry, Soren.
16.
16. Okay. I will just tell you if stuff hits then. We're on to you.
Yes. Nice.
So you just see this demon horse like absolutely bulldoze Seraphon out of the way and then start to attack him again.
Okay. I'll, yes, rushed. I see Seraphon struggling against it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I have to pay him back. So I'll run here, and I will draw my short sword. Or I would have done that preparing.
Yep.
And just do one attack. A 13.
Just misses.
Damn it! And then I'll do my extra attack at level 5.
Yeah. That hits.
14.
Beats it. Okay, so
10 piercing damage as my little short sword stabs into it.
Excellent.
And then I am going to spend a key point to use my bonus action to dodge. So I will be doing dodging.
Okay, so if it turns around and tries to hit you, you'll dodge, yeah?
Oh, I have advantage. Or sorry, it has disadvantage against all attacks against me until my turn.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
So if it attacks you, then I'll have disadvantage. Nice.
Correct. Yep.
Anything else?
That's the end of my turn. Yeah.
Nice.
Or I'll call back to Varishka and I'll be like, dodge demon horse.
Large demon horse. Excellent. Corvum, can I ask what's your AC, please?
14.
14. Perfect. And we're on to you.
What, with my 4?
Yes.
Oh, God. Right, okay. So I'm there. Just good old classic Eldritch Blast.
Hey!
Nice.
Excellent. So, 8. So your first beam misses. You want to go again?
Yeah, my rolls are not good.
Yeah. Dice gods giveth, dice gods taketh away. 14 hits. That is the AC, the DC AC. So 5.
Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, that's
I
Hellish
pressed
Rebuke. Oh, it's okay.
Yep.
9 misses. No.
Oh, man.
Oh,
My rolls.
yeah.
You know what it is? Because I like fire. The rain's just completely throwing me off.
Yeah, it's damping it. So you see Corvum try to fire things out his hand. He's like, it's wet. Have you got any bonus actions you want to do?
I don't think there's any bonus actions I can really do outside. No, not really. Nothing I can. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I ready my dagger. Ready my dagger.
Okay, so we're on to Varushka, who she's gonna have a little bit of a tough time because she's over there and she's still attached to the cart. She's not had time to detach herself, but you see, she kind of peers her head back and she's like, "Oh, good gods, what the hell is that?" And she pulls out a bow, a long bow, and she's gonna shoot the thing. That is a 2, so the first one she just and she gets a fright and misses. And that is a 14, so that will be piercing damage. So that's, oh my god, yeah, that is 6 piercing damage from Varushka. Nice, okay, so that is her. And then we are back on to Seraphon. We're on to you.
What am I gonna do now? Just read about my weapon here.
What do you need to know? And I can tell you quickly.
No, a bonus action to put the dagger back into
Yes.
the handle.
Yep.
Do I want to do that?
So you're.
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're mostly strength, so you'll have a better time hitting this thing with the blunt end, with the heavy bit.
The big bonker on the end. Yeah. So, I'm gonna put that blade back in and unsling my hammer.
Basically,
And I
the Kirk
will-
hammer.
Yeah, it's the Kirk hammer.
Yeah.
Do I even want to do that though? So I've done that. I've spent a spell doing that, and let me just read about Spirit Guardians a moment. Wait, no, I can't do Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Wait, can I? No, sorry, no, I can't. Sorry, I saw 10 minutes, but they lasted 10 minutes.
Yes. So I think it's a
And it is
spell.
concentration. Yeah.
Okay, so you're concentrating.
I'm just seeing if anyone in the circle gets damaged, or it's just allies or baddies. No, it's creatures in it's creatures in the circle.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't. So because that'll get everyone then.
Okadokies.
That's how I understand it. So I'm not going to do that. All right, it's going to hit it with the with the stake hammer.
Okay, give me a roll then. So you're
give me
looking
a 20.
for two. Oh my god.
Fuck you.
Ugh. So-
These rolls.
Yeah, I think I'd say you probably have like a teeny tiny bit of concussion, maybe.
Yeah, I got something going on.
Yeah, from being battered by the hooves. So that is a miss. Right, so you have bonus action, you have action. Do you
Yes,
want to
I've done.
move or?
I would like to cry. Thank you.
Okay, you're
Crying is
gonna.
a free action.
It's a free action to cry. Okay, so now we're on to the horse, which is, let's see, odds evens, okay? Even so, it is gonna try and kick backwards, and Soren is gonna try and punt you. Wait, it's gonna try and kick you. So it has disadvantage, yeah?
Disadvantage because I'm dodging, yeah.
You are dodging.
looking
Okay,
for it.
so it's a +6,
Yeah.
so it's got a pretty high chance. So 15 + 6 or 15 + 6. So think they.
Damn it! Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay, so you are gonna take let's see this, and then you're gonna be punted about 10 feet back. Ooh, 9 points of bludgeoning damage as the back hoofs bang kick you right in the chest and send you 10 feet back.
Okay. Bam. Am I prone?
Yeah, you would be considered prone. Cool. So Soren, we're actually on to you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that like knocks the wind out of me. Damn. Okay. See how he wants to play.
Dirty.
Very dirty. Actually, since I'm on my back, I can kind of like I'm in the mud. And I look over and I see Varishka.
And she looks like an angel from where you're lying. Her hair's like flowing in the. Well, actually, it's not because
God.
it's wet. But it looks like, to you, you're like, oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, I'll kind of blush a little bit. I'm like, no problem for me, and I'll
Oh, fine.
I'll do like a kip up with half my movement.
Ooh.
And then that gives me about I have enough movement to I'll
Get
march
back.
over 10 feet. And okay, yeah, I'm gonna do 2 short sword attacks again.
Okay. That hits. Yep.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
6 piercing
Slash.
for my first attack.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'll swing again.
That hits. Yep.
5 to hit.
Ooh.
9 piercing for my second sword attack.
Okay.
And then I can bonus action unarmed strike as well.
Ooh.
With my martial arts.
Go for
so
it.
I will. Yeah, I'll do 2 stabs and then. But
Fine.
my it's gonna be almost like claw-like moving. I'll kind of hiss at it as I
Okay.
wipe at it.
Let's see.
Oof. 11.
Misses, yeah. So just
But I'll spend my inspiration.
Oh! Okay.
Nice.
That has. Okay.
6 points of bludgeoning damage. To it.
Wow. So yeah, you
Nice.
just leave like a massive like imprint in the side of this thing. It's like the skin and the muscle and everything just like kind of push inwards. It's kind of like gross and like stuff sticks to your hand as you pull it back. Ew.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so that'll be my turn. Bonus
Troll,
action. Movement action.
Yep. So we're on to Corvum.
Right. Algiers didn't go very well. Guess it's the rain.
Yeah,
effects
you're
of
like
it, so,
just getting warmed up.
Yeah. So get my daggers out and dagger.
That hits. Yep.
Oh.
That's better.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So that is 5 piercing damage
Okay.
on this thing. Oh, also I move myself as well.
Demon horse, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't get an extra attack, do I?
No, warlocks don't, unfortunately.
They don't, do they? I was like, oh yeah. Okay, cool. So I do that. I'll move forward. I guess that's it, really.
You
just curse the rain.
Yeah, you could shout. Excellent. So
Yeah.
Corvum, and we're on to Varishka, who is just gonna same again, bow and arrow it. That's a 5, so that'll miss, and that is a 3, so both hers miss. You just see arrows going foom, foom past you, and she's like, God damn it! Seraphon, back onto you.
So I'm just like,
She's mad.
so like having like tried my like martial weapons, I'm just like I'll shout and like call on Fornax to help me, and I will cast Spirit Guardians now because I can.
Ooh.
I can designate creatures who will not be affected.
Okay.
So I designate Soren, Corvum, and Varishka.
Mm-hmm. So
And I guess the paddle as well. So I'll
So,
put it in chat there.
let's see. So Spirit Guardians. You got a 4th spirit to protect you. They flit around you 15 feet for duration if you're good natured. Okay, so this is a saving throw, isn't it?
Yes.
Wisdom. So wisdom saving throw, and its spell DC is 13. Excellent. So I'll draw the little.
So it's 14, sorry, because I've leveled up.
Alright, okay.
For my character.
Thank you. So 14, and it's wisdom now. I don't think this thing's got much wisdom. Well, it's not too bad. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it fails its wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so
So-
3d8s.
What type of damage?
7 radiant.
So 14.
Plus 6. That's 13 radiant.
So hold on,
Nice.
it'll be double. So 14 plus 6. 14, 15.
Sorry, 7 plus.
So 19 is that? Is that 19?
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be... Ooh, nice. That's a big chunk of damage you've just done to it. So yeah, you see as these kind of like ethereal lights kind of start to appear and start circling around you. And as they like pass through this creature, the skin just like sizzles and you see it kind of like reel back and parts of it just start kind of sloshing off. That did
Nice.
some
And-
damage.
Cool. And the spirit guardians are actually Saluna. She's like little Salunas flying around.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, that's amazing. That's 10 out of 10.
Yeah. That is very cute. Right, so
Yeah.
this is concentration, yeah?
That's concentration. So
Okay,
need
I'll
to-
just mark that next to you. Cool.
Decides to attack me. And
Anything else?
bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just I'm confused with the spiritual weapon. I think I can move. It can attack as a bonus action. I think.
Just double check.
Yeah, spiritual
Or
action.
it needs to
each
move,
turn,
yeah.
each turn you can use a bonus action to move and attack, or either or both.
Yes,
Okay,
so you can
I'll
choose
use it
to...
to attack them.
Go for it. Give me a roll. 17 hits.
17.
Yeah.
Nice.
And a
So-
bludgeoning of.
Is that
what is a
D8? I think it's a D8.
a paddling? Hang on, I can just actually press the spell, and it should just do it for me. I
Chocolate
should just do
muffin.
that all the time.
I want a chocolate muffin now.
That's
Sorry.
That's the attack. So
Mm-hmm.
the damage is.
Oh yeah, that's a lot easier, Seraphon.
5.
5
Okay.
force damage. Okay.
Nice. So yeah, you smack the thing on the back with the smack on its ass with a paddle.
Does it blush? Does it blush?
I don't think zombies can blush. To blush, you need to have blood circulating. Cool. Right. So is that you done? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So we're on to Demon Horse, who is pretty pissed. So
Yeah.
It is going to open up its mouth, Seraphon, and inside its mouth drips down all this kind of like black gooey ooze, and it then reels its head back and spits some of this at you. Let's see, one target. Okay, so yep, so that's 15 plus 6, so that'll hit you, and you take 8 12 points of poison damage as this thing spits this gooey black ooze in your face. And
Love that for me,
can
thank
you make, well, hold on, will it be now or will it be on your turn? Let me just read this. Right, so on your turn, I'll ask you to make a saving throw, okay?
Sure.
Cool, right, that's the horse. Soren, we're on to you.
Okay. I'll see Soren like get spat upon, and I'll be like, or Seraphon, sorry, both
That's
S's.
okay. Yeah, we know.
Seraphon, no. And I can move through the space of any creature that's larger than me.
Oh, this thing's,
With
yeah.
my little
it's
halfling,
it's a
5,
large
10.
creature.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna like dart around its legs and get beside Seraphon, and be like, "Miss me," and I'm gonna do I'll do 2 short sword attacks again with my action.
Yeah, go for it. The hits, yeah. Woo!
so
They
back
both
that.
hit, yeah. So,
So 7 piercing for the first one,
8,
5 for
9,
the second.
So that's 12 altogether, yeah.
Yep. And then I'm gonna spend a key point,
Yep.
and then I'll do 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action with flurry of blows.
Boo! Go for it.
Yeah. So we'll do 2
your wee
unarmed
claws.
strikes.
Love monk.
that-
It's so fun.
Does that miss?
Just misses.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like dig into its flesh and like just peel it out.
Ugh. You're
yeah.
ripping chunks off this thing. That one hits. Yeah. Go for it.
The second one. Okay, 5 points. Of, like, bludgeoning.
Okay. Wow. So
Yeah.
you just like start tearing like chunks of this bits flesh and just chucking them to the side, and it's like when the flesh hits the ground. Seraphon, very much like the demon deer that you guys fought, it sizzles the ground when it hits it.
Oh, frick.
Okay, so is that you, Soren?
That's my turn.
Yep. Corvum, we're on to you.
Right. Where's my character sheet gone?
I've deleted it.
That's right.
Your rolls were
I've
too
been
shite.
deleted. You know what? Valid. Absolutely bloody valid. They haven't been good. Right. How's this horse demon thing looking?
It is looking like bits of it are starting to slosh off onto the ground. So you can see bone protruding through and like muscle hanging off and stuff like that. It's nasty.
Okay. Right, in that case, I will use Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh, what level are you
On it.
casting this at?
Level 1. Level
That
1.
one? Okay, go for it. So I need is a dex saving throw from me?
Let me just double check.
Yeah, there's something I think, some kind of saving throw, maybe. Yes.
Dex saving throw, so 14.
Okay, so its
Need a bit.
dex is not great. How does a 6 go?
I'm gonna say no. I
No.
don't think that hits.
So 12.
So that is 12 points of fire damage.
So let me see. Ooh, yeah, it is starting to look pretty sugary. Like the flame kind of like catches on
Yeah.
like the side of it, and it just like starts to inhale the creature.
Cool. I do that.
Mm-hmm.
They get opportunity to attack if I move away.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it won't.
I just curse it. I got plenty more where that came from, and I mumble my words. I got plenty more where that comes from. And then my turn.
Cool, so we're now on to Rushka, who is gonna again just wear bow and arrow. 2, oh my god, she's rolling like a dog. A 2 and a 6. Oh my god, she's just like, well, I suppose the cart, she's having to kind of crane her neck. She's got a bad angle, so makes sense. Right, Seraphon, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
I can.
Mm-hmm. You are considered blind. You have the
Cool.
blind condition as this acid gets spit in your face.
Love that.
So anything you're doing is disadvantage if you're trying to attack it.
Okay, understood.
I think things have advantage against him to attack as well.
Oh, also, give me another con save for your concentration of the fairy ring thing, Solana ring.
Yeah, so I'll just roll a to this.
You maintain, that's fine.
Okay. So my turn, but I'm blinded.
Yeah, so you can
everything's at
still
disadvantage.
still
Okay.
attack, but it will be at disadvantage, yeah.
Well, the ring's still up, so that's fine. My spirit guardians are still there.
Yes.
And I will. This
So it's the save and throw for the spirit guardians again. Let's see.
14.
Okay, I'll do that then. So, a 14, that's a 17. So it's half
Okay.
the damage if you roll that.
So it's 3. Half that plus 3.
Okay.
So plus 3 on top of that.
Seraphon, you're blinded, and you're trying to pull the goo and the poisony stuff out your eyes, and then you just feel a as you all get covered in black goo as this thing just explodes.
It's a theme today, doesn't it? Like ooze of some kind.
Actually, I'd say Corbin and Soren, give me a dex save and throw. We'll get
Absolutely.
as you basically see this thing like start to swell, and you're like, oh no, we need to get out of the way of this. And hold on,
Yeah, I'm not.
I've just closed the game. Oh my
And a
god.
9.
What was your roll? Sorry, a 9 and a.
Got
I got
16.
9.
Okay, so 16, Soren, you jump out the way. 9, yeah, Corum, you are covered in black, oozy, gooey stuff. Okay, so yeah, that officially ends combat. Well done, guys. And
Holy.
you just see Varushka like look over, and she's like, "What the hell was that?" And we will take a break there.
Live and breathe the life.
Yeah. Okay, so you have just bet this demonic zombie black goo devil demon horse, whatever the hell it was, and yeah, you take a bit of time to help repair the side of the car and to help secure the the wheel again, and then you are back off on your way. But this point is starting to get pretty dark. You're now kind of rapidly losing daylight, so the best thing to do is to try and find somewhere to hunker down for the night.
Okay.
What do our surroundings look like? Like, what does the terrain or the land or the road that
So
we're traveling?
so the road is just a kind of like a dug in dirt road. Surrounding you
Yep.
are kind of like various patches of kind of like just small clumps of trees. There's kind of like off in the distance, because of the fight and your time to repair and stuff like that, you've kind of lost a bit of time to get to your like kind of split in the road. Unless you wanted to travel at night for a couple hours, that's totally up to yourselves. So yeah, it's very kind of like barren round this bit.
Actually, I forgot. Seraphon, did you prepare Lehman's tiny hut tonight? Or are we gonna have to go without it for the day?
No, it's always with me. Good friend.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So I guess it doesn't really matter because you can fit the amount of at least medium or however many people in there.
9 mediums.
9 mediums.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, that could work.
Okay.
What's the situation with the wheel? Because it was a bit said wibbly wobbly, didn't you?
It was wibbly wobbly, but I presume yous have taken time to kind of, like adjust it and stuff like that. And Varushka would
Okay, cool.
have like spare parts, just in case anything like that happened. So that's where the time loss kind of has came into
Yeah.
it. From
Yeah, okay,
stopping
that's
to finish the fight, and then from the repairs you had to do.
Awesome. I'm happy either way. Like, if we want to try to find a space just to rest for the evening or carry on, then what everyone else wants to do. But happy either way.
I think it's probably best to stop and camp. I think for the night, considering just being like some horrible zombie horse that looks like it's been turned inside out as it is.
We will probably need someone to keep watch in like shifts and stuff, just in case anything else decides to make their presence known.
I mean, like we can if we want to, but with Lehman's tiny hut, it's an impenetrable shield essentially.
Oh,
Nothing gets in, but if we leave it, that's a problem. But it's 8 hours, and we can just chill, go to sleep.
Yeah.
No shifts.
whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
That sounds great. Then.
yeah, Seraphon for sure has to stay in as a. So yeah, the only thing that would be problematic would be cart and any more damage to that while we're camping.
well,
So we'd,
yeah.
ourselves would be protected, but I think Varishka would appreciate some eyes at least around us in the night.
Well, yeah, we can still set up a watch to keep an eye on the cart.
Okay,
Um,
good idea, Seraphon.
Okay, thanks. You could just throw me in front of that bus. It's fine. Okay. Right,
Are we
we'll take
going to
shifts.
be Are we going to be long resting?
Yes,
During-
you shall be.
Okay.
Long rest, yeah.
In that case, can I cast darkness around our area, 60 feet?
Ooh, yeah, so how long does that last?
Oh, it's only 10 minutes. Oh no.
Mm,
Boo.
Yeah.
And also, I can't. Like, I'm guessing the cart isn't a creature, is it?
no, it's a wooden cart. Unfortunately, it's not a
Not
mimic.
usually,
Or is it? No, get on. So yeah.
No, I can't really do anything. Okay, no, that's fine.
Oh, that's fine. So yeah, yous make a plan and basically decide to kind of pull the cart just up off the dirt track, and you find just a kind of like a small, like, semicircle basically of trees and rocks, and Varushka's like, this seems like a good enough place as any to stop.
Okay.
That's
I
good
was
with
like,
me.
I was like immediately get to work. I'll just I pace in like a 10-foot circle, like mumbling like various like havers, and like holding my my symbol of Fornax. And then as over time that you see like coming into over that minute, you see like the dome structure just slowly appearing, and from the outside it seems to like reflect the outside world, so it's almost like a mirror. It has a mirror finish, and so that's I do that and it's in place. I say, friends, come in. You can enter freely and exit freely, but nothing but us four, and looking at Varushka as well, can pass through this, and we will be safe. We will be dry, and we can sleep without worry.
Nice.
Just your cart, Varushka will have to stay on the edges.
So as she's like passing by you, Seraphon again, she kind of gives you a wee like bump on the shoulder. She's like, "Not bad for a dragon," and then goes in.
I'll win her over yet.
We call that microaggressions.
She's like just like totally nagging me.
So yeah, you go in and you settle down, and Varushka does say that during the night she would like some kind of thing where, you know, we get up and we check on the cart, because there is, you know, stuff in there that supplies and stuff like that. So she says, you know, I mean, I could get up and do a shift, or if someone wants to do a shift with me, and then we, you know, take it in turns.
I nudge Soren Someone will help.
Yeah, I guess I can take your shift with you if you need. I guess that's cool.
Yes, sounds good. I mean, I saw you butter that thing from hell. So yeah, we do shift together.
Sounds good. I look to Corbin and like an excited stare.
So, what shift do you want to do? Do you want to do first, second, third? So it'll be kind of like as everyone goes to bed for a couple hours, and then like middle of the night, and then kind of like dawn, twilight, kind of.
Seraphon usually likes the twilight.
Okay, so he can
right?
do
Are you
third.
still cool with that, Seraphon?
Yeah,
Usually take the
I
last
will.
shift, though,
You won't need to wake me up. I will just wake at the twilight. I know my time to rise.
Okay. Corvum, would you like the first or second shift?
Go with first.
First. Okay, so
Okay.
Yep.
Corvum, and then Soren and
Friska, we'll take the middle.
sandwiched in the middle. Okay, so yeah, he's all settled down, and Soren, do you bring out like the dried goods and stuff like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Soren brings out some dried meats, and Varushka's brought some kind of like kind of rustic bread and stuff like that with her. Seraphon, it's pretty good. It's got a kind of like really herby taste to it, and she like basically says, oh, you can't really get this stuff very often, but I try and make a point of getting it, and yeah, you can have a wee chat amongst yourselves before we do night shifts.
Mm-hmm.
So she's.
So how far are we from the point
so
where you leave us?
Oh, so from here, I probably a couple of hours to the split in the road, and then I shall leave you, and yeah, you'll have to travel the rest of the way yourself.
Thank you for getting us this far.
My pleasure. It's been interesting to say the least. I don't think I've ever seen whatever the hell that thing was before.
Yeah, is that common? I'm guessing not.
I mean, I've heard travelers say they come across like beasts and aberrations and all sorts of things, but I don't know if anyone has ever zombie horse.
I'm guessing not quite as aggressive either.
No, strange. Very strange.
It almost reminds me of a possessed zombie deer that some old friends and I fought and killed in the forests on the edges of London. It nearly took my friend's life. It's nearly his soul and his life, I suppose. But I think that was more related to some witches that were inhabiting the woods than vampires. And it's like side eye at like Varishka. It's like.
And she kind of she kind of like sees you give her the side eye, and she's like she kind of like looks away quickly. Actually, all of you give me a let's do nature. Let's do a nature roll. Why not? Yeah, nature. 11.
Oh, we want that second roll.
Ooh.
Oh, at least it's okay.
Okay.
Nice nap.
So
Sorry.
21, yeah.
there was when you were finished like fighting this thing, and the thing was kind of like starting to dissolve. The kind of black goo was starting to dissolve. There was like a really weird smell coming from it, And Corvum and Seraphon are like, that thing stinks. Like it just smells like rotten flesh. Soren, you're like, no, there was something else there that like smelled, and now that you've kind of sat and you're talking about it, Soren, you're like, I remember what smell it is. It's a smell of sulfur.
Sulfur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oof. Are your eyes okay, Seraphon? It looked like it squirted something at you.
They do sting a little bit.
Yeah, they're like red and like stinging, like Yeah, I'm sure a night's rest will do them well, but it wasn't pleasant. Thank you, Soren. But, I will spend some time praying and healing myself overnight. I'm sure I'll be fine in the morning.
I mean, maybe just a bath would help as well. I know I need one.
Yes. I'm
So-
afraid I can't conjure any water at the moment.
I mean, you would have
Well-
you would have water skins with you, you know, that would be full for a good couple of days, like travel.
And I'll still I'll raffle through my bag of holding. I still have like my bar of nettle soap that I got from the Golden Cauldron.
Yeah.
I remember that,
Your nettle soap, absolutely.
Throwback.
So Varushka's kind of like settling down, and she's like, you know, tucked her wee hoofs in, and she's sitting in a wee kind of like, you know, like cats sit on her side. She's like that, except horse. And she's like, so, not meaning to be like nosy or anything, but what the fuck are you three doing going to Transylvania? So, like, no, people don't go there, especially, again, no offense, but Dragonborn's so unusual.
Well, you might say for me and Soren here, I can't speak for Corvum, but it's a calling and a task we're here to do and to take care of. You know of Vlad Tipesh?
You mean the ruler? Of course, everyone knows.
And you serve him? You are allegiant to him?
I mean, I would not say I am, like, in favor of the royalty here or not in favor, but the land prospers under him. We do very well for ourselves. Do you mean you are here to do something to him?
We're here to meet him.
He will be hard to meet. I mean, he's, you know, royalty, but, sure. I mean, I do not know if he will be happy to see a dragonborn. That will be, oh gods, I wish I could come with you now. That would be something to see.
Well, there's nothing stopping you, Varushka. But Vlad sent us a letter directly, actually, to
Oh.
London.
An
After-
invitation?
Of sorts, yes. I'm not sure how much you hear about, you know, other cities and news and places, things, particularly cities that are a long way away, like London. He sent a ship that put a curse upon the city of London. People were turned into werewolves. Children were kidnapped from many cities around Northern Europe and in London and turned into werewolves. And we put a stop to that. I guess to Vlad's plans in London. You know, that's might sound hard to hear or to believe, but that's what happened and what we put a stop to and why he has invited us here. Well, myself and Soren is here, but I can't speak for Colin.
Exactly how hard did that horse kick you in the head, Dragon? Children turning into werewolves and you're so funny. I love this. This has been a great trip. I should do this more often with strangers. Corvum, what about you? Why are you here?
I guess the same. To meet this one and only Dracula and see what they're all about.
Well, I wish you all the best. I really do. I hope you get to meet him.
Have you met him before?
Me? No, never. I once caught a glimpse of I believe it was one of his carriages. Maybe it had one of his wives. Beautiful carriage. Oh gods, I wish I had a carriage like that. But no, I've never seen any of the royalty, I'm afraid.
I mean,
What do you
if
know
you want to
about-
carry on, you can.
What do you know? What have you heard about the ruler of the land? Do you know anything about the person that's in charge of?
I mean,
I'm guessing you've lived here most of your life.
Oh, yes, I mean, his family has ruled over these lands for hundreds and hundreds of years. Long bloodline. Vlad, he, he protects the lands. He fights off invading armies. Some of his tactics and some of his, retaliations have been pretty brutal. But his people, they love him and they worship the ground he walk on, sorry. But yes, they've ruled here for many years. But I suppose you don't know why people don't like dragons here then, no?
No,
I was going to ask that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why?
Both of you give me a persuasion check.
Oh.
Okay. Seeing as we're asking at the same time, is it an advantage?
Ooh.
It doesn't matter. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's-
So she kind of like gives you like a big smirk, and she looks at you, Seraphon, and she's like, "It's because you look exactly like Grogarath, the Frozen Doom."
Okay. Well,
Oh,
I can assure you I'm not. I'm Seraphon Silverwing now.
Oh, no.
Earthelven.
We know you are not Grogarath, the Frozen Doom, because if you were, then we would not fit in this tiny hut.
Okay, check.
The
Do I
Frozen-
know what you lot are talking about?
Give me history. You might know slithers of information about Grogarath.
Right, let's go. Come on, roll.
Ooh.
19.
Grogarath is a ancient white dragon that a ruling kingdom brought with them during one of their sieges on Transylvania and used it to try and kill the Tepesh family.
Oh, they pulled
And-
the Daenerys.
And Vlad killed the dragon.
Oh shit!
An ancient white dragon, and Vlad killed it.
Huh. Fascinating.
That really is. Oh dear.
That must have happened recently then, right?
Grogarath? No,
Siege.
that was 100 years ago. Maybe more.
Oh. Oh. Wait, how old is Vlad?
Good question. I do not know. Old.
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Ugh, I mean, in human years or centaur years?
Say human years.
If I was human, I would probably be 69.
Number.
Oh my god.
So this Vlad is much older than yourself then.
Oh, absolutely, yes. He, I mean, I think he was already the ruler when I was born.
Doesn't strike you as odd?
I mean, elves can live to hundreds of years. I do not know,
Yeah, but he's not an elf, is he?
Not that I know of. I'm not too sure what he is.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's just I've never seen it before, so
No, me neither.
I want a picture in my mind.
Mm.
That's all. Okay.
Right. Well, I am going to sleep, and I will wake up for my shift. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Well, good night, Varishka. Thank you.
Good night.
Don't let the demon horses bite.
We'll try not to.
She rolls over and pulls a blanket over.
Do you want to talk softly to Seraphon? And Corvum can hear too if he wants. But it'll be more directed to Seraphon. You know, when I think it was Varishka was talking about the dwarves and how they do like rituals, and she perceived the dwarves as odd. I'll look over to Corvum and say, Balgrim is a dwarf from the mountains, and he was part of our initial trio on our voyage over here. I think Balgrim has also done some odd things, don't you think, Seraphon? He talks to the things that we can't see.
Does, yeah.
How do you mean?
Well, like, and I will kind of imitate like Balgrim, I guess, and be like, what do you think? Like, I don't think so. Like, he makes a lot of remarks like that, and he turns to the side and as if someone was right beside him. And it seems like they bicker a lot or argue.
I've seen him do that, yes.
Seraphon, you've also seen him transform into a werewolf.
Yes, I've seen that. You keep that, you know. I don't think Corvin's needs to know. No, right now.
Do you say he does that out loud? Like
Yes.
he turns into a werewolf? Okay.
Oh no, not werewolf. I don't think actually. Soren, I don't think technically saw it.
No, you were dead.
You were dead at the time.
Yeah. So I don't know about that.
Yeah, he certainly does seem to speak to something that he thinks are at least there, whether it's ethereal or a figment. I don't know, but yeah,
I mean, I've noticed strange things on my travels. But do you trust them? That must be the main point, surely. If he is talking to himself or not.
I trust him. I think he sincerely cares, and I first met him before I met Seraphon. We both were looking for Seraphon for guidance on our own personal matters, and Seraphon recruited us from there. But ever since I've known Balgrim, he's always looked out for me, and I trust him. He seems sincere, at least from my point of view.
And I think that's the most important thing, isn't it? I'm sure we all have demons or things that are quirks that may be a bit different to other people, but if you trust them and they look after you, then I think that's more important than anything else.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's your story, Corvum? I was a nomad like yourself as well before meeting Seraphon, but what are some of the weird things that you've encountered?
Oh god, the things I've seen. I mean, actually don't know what I've seen. I've seen stuff. I don't know what they were. I've seen things, man. I've seen things.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say you've definitely bumped into werewolves and vampires before, you know.
Mhm.
So you're
Yeah.
you're versed in how to dispatch of them, as in like you know that radiant stuff works well against them, but you know that the likes of crosses and garlic are all like superstition, that kind of stuff, you know.
So I sort of relay that sort of like, demons and things, stuff like that I've noticed in my travels. But you know, you notice many things out there, and sometimes you just realise sometimes it doesn't need to concern you. You know, you're on your own path, you do your thing, and you learn from the people around you that you need, and take what you can.
Do you have any allies, or are you mostly just by yourself?
I mean, I come across people ever so often. I have some contacts that I need any support that I can reach out to, but outside of that, I do my own thing, and it's got me for this far, so...
Hmm. Yeah. I was the same. But luckily, Seraphon has taken me under his wing.
Literally.
Literally, figuratively.
Yeah,
They are very impressive wings.
Thank you. I've been trying not to bring them, draw attention to them. Transylvania.
Seraphon, how did you... I don't think it's typical for Dragonborns to be able to fly. How... What's the legend of... I didn't even know you could fly either until I saw you.
Well, these are wings I wasn't born with. It takes me back to Obadiah and Martin and I. We raided the red ship that came to London, that cast its power upon the city. It was the final stand, you might say. We went there to, free the children that were captured there and jailed, and hopefully free the children that had been turned into werewolves in black obsidian armor. In our tales, so you might not believe this, but I had a dream about an ancient silver dragon called Seluna, and she came to me in dreams and brought me to her cave, I suppose. In her final dying breaths, she gifted myself and Obadiah and Martin some silver scales, which I'll unsling my silver shield and tap the dragon scale. It's the dragon scale shield. And on her death, she became ethereal and became, I guess, one of the stars. Almost godlike. She ascended.
Constellation.
Yeah, she turned into a constellation. I'll look up. It's whether I can see her or not, I'm not sure.
It's in a different position, but you point it out, and it's a collection of stars that look like the side view of a dragon.
Whoa.
So, and on that ship, I unfortunately died, and as a final breath, I called upon my divinity and divine inspiration upon Seluna and upon Fornax, and Seluna came to my aid in that moment. She gave me another life, but also transformed me into what you see in front of you, but at the same time helped me as part of the three kill a monstrous vampiress, transform into a horrible beast. I was able to, I used to be a fire dragon, a red copper dragon. It's not so much anymore, but she transformed me, and I shot an icy blast of freezing breath down the throat of the vampire, while Martin and Obadiah, with his mighty sword, and Obadiah and Martin with his deft bow, killed the beast. I've come to get used to them, but yes, it's a gift from beyond, you might say. Yeah.
How does it feel being like the opposite element, I guess, from what you were born with?
It's taken some getting used to be honest. My ability it was a boon. It was part of the trade. I was used to fire and warmth, and I used to use my hands and things to get things out of the ovens and baking bread, and I can't do that so much these days. So that's where my paddle comes in. A lot more handier. But I get used to it, but I miss the warmth. But I embrace the what I might say is the frost of the twilight. But I get there. It's a change, absolutely.
But you're making the best of a bad situation, I guess,
Yeah.
or a different situation.
Yes, absolutely. And I haven't. It's something I've obviously not growing up with. This cold and frost. It's something I need to play around with a bit more. I'll get used to it, and I'm doing the best that I can.
That you are.
Actually, well, after you told the story, it gets me thinking that I don't think a lot of people here are gonna believe us and our point of view. I think her reaction was quite telling as to how the rest of the country will feel. We need to be extra cautious.
Does it matter what other people think? I never cared.
Well, if we are to take a more confrontatious path, there could be hundreds or dozens of people living in Transylvania that could work against us, possibly, if they take his side, right? That's what I'm thinking, at least.
Yeah, I agree. The people who've lived under a system for so long, they don't know that it's maybe bad for them. Veriska said they lived in prosperity, but we saw that town where we were. It didn't seem prosperous to me. It seemed old and run down and, not exactly at the height of prosperity. So, yes, I've been avoiding saying what, I think it's obvious what I've been trying to avoid, stepping around our reasons for meeting Mr. Tepesh.
However, Corvum, you bring up a good point. If we are more open and blunt about the truth of things, that could be a way to find allies on our side in the nation. Maybe the majority is happy about the leadership and will support him no matter what, or disbelieve everything we tell them, but maybe there's some other seeds of doubt amongst the people that could aid in our mission, possibly. Like Balgrim, for instance. Maybe the rest of the dwarves, I don't know.
Well, either way, I think we should rest up. Or whoever's resting up.
Me. It's you, Corvum. Yeah. Yeah, just wake up me and Veriska.
So funny.
Okay.
So yeah.
Soren will try to go to sleep.
Try. So yeah, you settle down and you've got your own, you've got your explorers packs with you, which will have like a wee bedroll and stuff like that each. So you just get everything set out and then you settle down. And excuse me, Corvum, would you like to do perception or survival for your shift?
They're both the same roll.
Just in case you had any proficiencies or whatever.
No, I don't. Perception. 13.
13. Okay, so you step out and it is significantly colder out here than it is inside the hut. You're kind of like, oh god, it really does have its own wee kind of ecosystem in there, I suppose, with how warm it is. And unfortunately it's still raining out here, not as much as it was earlier. But you have a look around and you see that there's, the lights off in the distance and the stars and stuff like that, but there's nothing really that jumps out and says boo or anything like that. So you hear kind of slight animal noises somewhere off in the distance.
Excellent.
Yeah, the rest of your shift goes pretty uneventful.
Glad to hear it. All right. I'll tag in Soren. All right, your time my friend. Nothing out there. Had a quick look around. Nothing. It's still raining, but not quite as bad. But so far, so good.
Okay. Rest well.
Yes. But wake us up if you need anything.
Of course.
And also,
Of course.
don't mess this time up. Bit of a wink, and then I shuffle off.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to remember to breathe.
Yeah.
I turn back, and you know, like meme where I can't remember who the actor is, but he sort of places his hand back. He's like,
Yeah. It's good.
Okay. I will kind of gently call to Verishka and be like, Verishka, it's our time now.
Oh,
Verishka?
yep. I'm awake. Okay, yes, let me just get myself up. And she pulls herself up, and Soren, you come up to like a kneecap, like on the leg, you know? And she's like, all right, she's like, let's go. And is it still raining? Let's see. There's like a smurf of rain. It's a lot better than what it was. So yeah, she goes outside and she's like, it's starting to clear up a little. It's nice night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. A little chilly.
So what do you normally do for your night shift? Do you... I don't know.
Well, usually I do some light stretching.
Okay.
Keep my limbs limber. And usually I just mostly sit down and look around. Once in a while I'll take a soft walk around the perimeter.
Alright. You go one way and I go the other way and then we cross over, yes?
Okay.
Alright. So you can do survival, perception, I'll do a wee roll for her as well.
Okay. 18?
18.
Not bad.
And she got a 13. So yeah. So yeah, use have a look around, and yeah, the rain kind of like starts to slowly just kind of like pitter and kind of come to a stop. And same again, you hear the odd kind of like animal call out in the distance, like a fox or something. And you do a couple of passes, and then she's like, I am freezing, I'm going to light a fire. And she gets a couple of sticks from the back of the carriage, brings over a wee kind of like flint and a knife, and like lights it up, and then plonks herself down.
Okay. Nice. I'm a tiny halfling. It's kind of a little thin, so I'll probably be a little cold too.
Yeah.
Like, do you mind if I share the warmth from the logs as well?
Oh, no, come, sit. Warm your bones.
Okay. Yeah, not much meat on them.
I have to say, Soren, I was very impressed with your fighting. My neck, it hurts a little bit from, trying to crane backwards and fire my arrows, but I see you go pow pow and you beat the thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were harnessed, to be fair, so, we maybe next time. But,
next time, hopefully not.
Yeah. Usually for us, there's always a next time. Yeah, but thank you. I'm well trained, and I think I did do the most damage between you and I compared to the rest of them combined.
You did.
Yeah, I've been trained for the last few years to own my body to be the ultimate weapon, and I don't know. Sometimes I can lose myself in it, in the brutality of it. Some of my time when I'm on watches, I meditate as well to just kind of, search inward and think about that.
I understand. My dad, he was a fighter.
Oh. Was he a centaur as well?
Yes,
I don't know much about your kind. Okay.
No, my mother and my father were both centaurs.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not educated on centaurs.
Fine.
Both my parents were halflings.
Oh, this is good to know.
What weapon did your father wield? What did he What was his main?
I think he mostly liked the big swords, you know.
Mm.
He was bigger than me, if you can imagine.
I cannot actually.
They used to
Not
call
that you're.
him.
Yeah.
They used to call him the Warhorse.
Warhorse. Wow. Whoa. Did he like fight as a soldier for Transylvania or?
Yes, he fought some battles. Not many though, but yeah, he was strong, and he taught me to be strong as well.
Yes, you seem very strong and capable. You
She
know,
can, like-
I'm glad that.
Pulls an arm up and just get like a big
Whoa!
muscle.
That's bigger than my whole body, basically. Yeah, I'm happy to be that we have you to help us travel. Because-
Well, until we get to woods, then I am
Yes, yes,
back home.
of course. Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
hope you manage to survive the especially the climb through the mountains. If you ever come back, you can come find me. We go for a drink.
Sure. That sounds good. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. If I'm not busy, I like to do that. Yeah, that'd be great.
Sounds like a
what's-
plan.
What's your drink of choice? What's your
Oh.
go-to?
Anything that makes my legs shake.
Norn will start to blush again.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna meditate a little bit.
So yeah,
Meditate. All right.
so yeah,
I kind of cross my arms and cross my arms and legs and kind of like this, kind of
Yeah.
listen out.
so you just like sit for the rest of your shift, a couple of hours, and then you finish up and you go. Oh my god, you go and wake up Seraphon.
Okay. Yeah. I'll, all right, Seraphon. Things are okay tonight, and the weather's clearing up. So
Okay.
See
then
how-
I'll whisper. I'll whisper in his ear. And Varishka invited me out to drinks.
I was like,
Ooh.
I was like elbowing him in the ribs, and he's like, yeah, that's my
Corvin taught me. Corvin taught me how to do it.
Did he teach you?
Anyway, okay.
That's-
Good night.
So
I'll
yeah.
try to go to sleep again. I'll get it, yeah.
So you get up, Seraphon, and by this time the rain's pretty much finished.
Cool.
And same for yourself, survival or perception.
Yeah, 6.5 a dozen.
14? Yeah. Again, very, very much like the rest of them. The rain stops, things start to clear up. The kind of surrounding area seems quite quiet and still. And just off in the horizon, you can see now, like way, way, way off in the horizon to the south, the very kind of like peaks of mountain, and the sun starts to slowly rise up over, and you're like, guess that's where we're going then.
Mountains in the south. Yeah, cool. I was like, I suppose to myself, I'm just like turn towards, I guess, like the changing from the sun, like the twilight to the morning. I'll just like pray to myself. I'll just say, Fornix, protect us as we journey into the unknown. With your twilight you forge and guide our boons. Let no shadow or curse of the undead take hold of us. In your name, I am brave. And I'll turn and head back into the dome, which is kind of like fading away.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
starting to kind of slowly from the top kind of like disintegrate into just kind of like starlight that floats off up into the sky. And yeah, yous all wake up and you've now had a long rest. So you can refresh any spell slots and any HP that you've lost. Varushka gets up and she takes a little bit to set up the cart again. you have like a light breakfast. She essentially says we should, you know, like head off first thing to make up for lost time from yesterday. And yeah, you can head off. So,
quick thing.
Yeah.
Do we lose those? Is it those max temporary points?
You will do. You'll lose the temporary points.
Yeah, you'll lose all that. Yes.
Yeah. So we're back to our standard.
Yeah. Unless are you wanting to do anything like that again, Seraphon, or are you wanting to?
Yeah, I'll roll it again for. Well, I'll do the. Yeah. So, do I want to do that third? No, I want to do it at third. Maybe I do. Those creatures are messing us up. Yeah. So I'll do aid at third level.
Okay.
Which is.
Oh, Senor! Hi.
Oh!
Let's go.
Hi.
Senor.
No more
Oh,
oil.
Oh, how are you feeling, Senor? We've been thinking about you.
That's
Yes.
10 hit points on top of the max, and I'll roll for the temporary hit points now.
10. Okay.
Okay, wow, thank you.
I'm just gonna have a read through the random encounters and see what I can give you.
Thing you gave us extra HP right now.
Feel like shit. Oh, Senor, sending
Oh,
big.
no.
Everyone at Senor and say get well soon.
I'm gonna hug. I don't know if
Get
there's a hug
well
command here.
soon.
8
there
temporary
is.
hit points.
We have
as
we have a hug emote. Where is it?
Ooh.
There we go. There's the hug emote. Everyone at Senor and say get well
Oh
soon.
yeah. That's the nurse hug.
Yeah, it's me hugging Pyramid Head. 35.
That's good.
So let's see. Right, so this will be woods. Someone roll me a d6, please.
well.
D6.
I can roll
3.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 3. So
Yeah.
done. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's got 3 in there.
No, the 3 was from the temporary HP you gave us.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Corvum, go
yeah,
for it.
yeah, okay.
Corvum,
Oh, yeah.
give me a roll.
Well, there, alright.
Oh wow.
3.
A 3 2.
I knew.
Yeah,
I knew.
that is, yeah, right. It figures.
Okay, so I have read what's in the book, but it doesn't really apply to you guys because the book is this. The Werewolves of London. These are now in Transylvania, so I'm gonna adapt what is bump into at some point. I'm not gonna throw it at you just now.
Okay.
Love that. Fantastic. Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you, Senor.
And it
That's
might
great.
not be something bad, there'll be something. Cool, so to the crossroads, it would only be 3 hours, so I'm not even going to make you roll for that. So you get to the crossroads and you see in front of you like a thick forest, and you then see the roads that split off in the kind of like the 4 different directions. And Varushka says, "Right, well, this is where I drop you off."
Oh, so soon? Well, it was a pleasure. Thank you for your travels. We couldn't have made it without you.
You are very welcome. It was a pleasure to ride you here. And straight over there is where you're going. And she points, and through the woods, you can see them now. Massive mountain range. And she's like, "I hope you packed your climbing gear."
I do have some things to help with that.
Yeah, hopefully we can make do.
Yeah, it
So
was
yeah.
a pleasure to meet you. And before she goes, I'll pull out the little effigy that the Saluna sister gave me,
Oh yeah.
and I'll be like, Varushka, would like you to have this. It's an effigy of protection, and it's kept me safe and made me reach this land. So I think I'll pick it back up, back from you if you don't mind. But hold on to this until we get some drinks.
Oh, so yeah, she takes it and she's like, "That's very nice of you, thank you." And she attaches it to her belt. All right.
Oh.
Well, good luck, and I shall hopefully see you back at port sometime, and we'll catch a drink.
Yeah.
All right. Safe travels, and watch out for the Yetis, she says as she starts trotting away. And then she turns around, and the mountain trolls.
Fantastic.
He should have. Well, he should have asked her more about that.
So yeah,
Okay.
you now have a wood in front of you, which will probably take you about half a day to get through, and then you have mountain to climb.
Okay, yeah, we gotta get through the woods first.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be dangerous, you guys.
It's yes. Considering what we faced outside of the woods, I think just being on guard is all we can do. It's pray to Fornax that we can step deftly and lightly and come to the mountains for our next challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Orva, guess what?
What?
She invited me for drinks.
Hey, well done.
I think it
To make
was
sure we
one-on-one.
survived this.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I
it was.
think it
I'm
was.
sure it was. It didn't, yeah.
Well, then that
she didn't
last
invite
one-
us.
The last one you overheard, it was kind of looked like a more general to all of us, but yes, now I'm a little confused as to where we're at.
Well, I
But
think
she
what
took,
we need to focus
she
on
took
now
my
is
effigy.
She did, but I think I have to make sure that you come back in one piece and then worry about that drink.
Yes, of course. Yeah, we have a lot of work first. Sorry, I just never.
No, well done.
I mean, I don't want to assume like you have a lot of experience with that, you know. But I don't know. I just feel I get that vibe from you.
Like as a compliment, thank you.
Yeah, it is. It's meant as that. Okay, I'm gonna internally grimace and just.
So yeah,
boy.
you you kind of like take your gear, sling your rucksacks or your traveling packs on your back, and start off traveling into the woods. So, how are you traveling through here? So, your marching order and just anything in particular that you are looking out for or kind of like doing as you're traveling through?
Is the forest a dense forest? Are we on like a well-trod path, like a road through that?
So there's no road, no, it is just forest, so it's like trees and moss and plants and stuff like that. There's no road. The roads are built round the forest.
What are you good at, Corvum, outside of combat? Where are you?
Oh, I mean, how long we got?
Hey.
Well-
I mean, I've got dark vision. I can see in darkness. I cast mage armor again, so I can increase my armor. So I'm happy to be wherever you feel you need me. I'm part of your party. I'm here to support you guys, so I can lead or I can be behind or wherever you need me.
I am quite. I can be quite quiet. And go mostly unseen. So if we wanted, I could scout ahead. I'd be willing to do that. Make sure the way is clear.
Sounds good.
Are you okay with that, Seraphon?
Just be careful. Sorry. I'm not the, gesturing to myself like I'm not the most unobvious creature in the wood. Just be careful. Don't scout too far ahead.
Do like 30 to 60 feet ahead.
Yeah, that sounds
I-
good. And
I will
can
say
be-
that. Sorry. Karen.
I was going to say, I can be somewhat observant and perceptive, but it's, I relied on little Martin previously in Obadiah, trackers and great hunters.
Yeah, we had a ranger with us back then.
Yeah.
Starting to miss that
That's
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though, whoever knows we're here, so regardless, there will probably be dangers ahead of us. If that horse thing was any indication, so it's good to keep ourselves undercover, but also be aware that these woods and lands are probably watching us at this moment.
Oof.
Eyes and ears.
Or not. Who knows? Who knows? But I've come across these sort of lands, not this land, but similar lands where you can never really trust where you are. So just always be on your toes, as it were.
Good advice.
I'm sure it'll be fine. And I sort of slap my arm around Soren.
It'll be fine.
So yeah.
Okay.
Before we do go in.
Yes.
Before we go in.
Yes.
Just as I'm just gonna take. How long do I need to cast this as a ritual?
A ritual.
Also, okay. I will put this on. I'll tell you myself. Okay. As a ritual, I'll spend a minute to put see invisibility upon myself.
Okay. How long does that last?
It's 1 hour, but it is a ritual
hour.
part of my cleric, so I can just I can
Okay.
foreseeably just keep putting it on myself because it's
That's pretty cool.
it's a domain spell, so I can just keep whacking it on.
Nice. So yeah, you see Seraphon go, 2 seconds, and then he starts to kind of chant and hold his holy symbol, and then this kind of like soft, kind of like light floats over his eyes, and for the next hour, you can see any creatures or anything that is invisible.
Ooh.
Cool.
I wonder if I could see. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Since I had an internal monologue, I thought I do that, and I think, Bulgur.
And he's like that behind you. Bolgren's been here all along. Cool. So you step into the woods, and it's kind of cool in here. The breeze is kind of like going through the trees. Yous have been in woods before, especially the ones in London, where you have travelled a couple of times to and from, and they felt more kind of like wet and kind of like, a bit sticky with the humidity. But here it's more kind of like crisp and dry. When you walk through, you step on the leaves and they kind of like crunch underneath. And yeah, first round, everyone, of either survival or perception.
Okay. I will attempt to try and move quietly, like I'll say 60 feet ahead.
Okay, so you're going ahead then?
Yeah, I'll go ahead 60 feet and try and move about a little bit more quietly. But I will be focused more on getting us to the mountains. That's rather than like looking around for danger.
Okay, so you're more survival then.
Yeah.
Tiptoe.
Yeah. So what rolls are we making?
Perception or survival.
Yeah, or survival. Yeah, for tracking our way through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Seems to track.
Yeah. So so it's very much a meh roll. But you have just stepped in. It's you can still look behind you and see like a bit of the road for a good bit before you kind of like disappear into the thicket. So I would probably say with those rolls, it's not so much that there's danger like and stuff like that. It's more that you're being a little bit noisy as you travel through. The leaves are crunchy. There's twigs underneath. Soren, you are quite kind of like light, so you're not making as much noise, but the two behind you, it's like, especially Seraphon and his big heavy armor, Cool.
Yeah.
So round 2, Electric Boogaloo, through the woods.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Who needs a ranger? Ah, no.
Who needs a Oh.
Hey, you got a nat
senor.
20 for 19.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yo.
Nice one.
With
Nice
my
one.
-1.
So I would say that you have learned from your mistakes as you're traveling deeper in, and you're now, when you look up, you can see through bits and bobs of the trees, and you can see the mountain that's getting closer and closer. Corvum, because you rolled super high, I would say you see this. Off to the side, there seems to be a kind of like, so you're traveling through and you've seen like kind of trees and rocks, you know, like natural rock formation and stuff like that. But you just see this like kind of bit of, it's like a building or something that's like, yeah, there's just a bit of building.
Do I recognise the building or like the architecture and stuff like that?
You could give me a. Oh,
Because I'm
God.
learning in like knowledge and books and stuff. So
Yeah, let me see. You can open up your sheet and have a look. Oh,
I do. Hang on. Do I have a thing? I have researcher. Part of my background. So when you attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you often know well from whom you can obtain it. Don't know if that-
Ooh, absolutely.
part is
Yeah,
all
use that then, and give me like history or something like that, and use your use your perk.
I don't know how to use it in roll 20.
Okay,
It's just-
how does it read? What does it say?
Let's have a look. Your DM might rule that the knowledge you seek is secreted away in an almost inaccessible place, or that it simply can't be found.
Okay.
Unearthing the deepest secret. So I think it just allows me to know more if I want to, I guess.
Yeah, so-
I think it's DM dependent. So I guess it depends how I roll. Might mean you might be more lenient on the information that you give potentially.
Okay, I would say there's two things you could roll here, and so.
Okay.
I'll give you options as far as rolling's concerned. They will have different DCs, and one is significantly higher than the other. You can either roll Arcana or History.
Oh, they're both the same.
So you've not got proficiency in one or the other.
Yeah, no. No, it's all right. I go history.
History?
That's what I was going to go with. I'll go history. That. Oh.
8. So I'd say when you go over, like, you kind of brush the kind of moss and everything off it, and you're like, man, that is an old bit of building, you know, like
It's old, guys.
yeah,
It's
like
old building.
it looks as if it has been here for quite a while, because there's like moss all over it, and it's just maybe like a kind of like a desk size chunk. It's like that size, and it's just like kind of brick, and yeah, it's old. It's very old.
Definitely an old building, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coffin. I wouldn't have known otherwise.
You're very welcome. I'm very proud of myself.
But yeah, that's all you're able to kind of pick up on it.
Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Cool.
Cool. So, last round for the woods, perception or survival, and then it'll be we're getting to the mountain. 18.
Yep. 18 survival. Yep.
17. Oh, you're doing good now. And 6. Yep. So 2 passes and a meh.
And 6.
Yeah. So yous are traveling through. Seraphon, you're kind of like in the middle. Soren, you're right up ahead, and Soren, you scout ahead, and you come to basically this kind of like clearing, and you kind of look ahead, and sure enough you see the foot of the mountain here, and you look up and you're like, wow, this is big. It's so big that the kind of top of it is like misty, and you can see like snow up the top, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be a big climb.
Fudge. Okay, I do. I'll start looking through my packs because I have 2. My background and as a monk. I do have a Dungeoneer's pack and a Monster Hunter pack.
Ooh. Ooh, so what's in your Dungeoneer's
Yes, we're gonna pop that open. Let's see.
monster
Okay, I
hunters?
got backpack,
Yeah.
crowbar, hammer, and pitons.
Pitons? Oh,
That could be good, and some rope, and some torches. So that's good for some kind of type of climbing.
Excellent. So yeah, so yous all kind of come out the woods, and the woods was a fine like travel. You know, it wasn't like Varishka had said, oh, you know, the woods is dark and scary and spooky and blah blah blah, and yous are just like there was nothing there apart from an old bit of building. That was it. You know. But yeah, as soon as you come out of the woods and come up to Soren, yous all crane your neck up and go, oh my god, like what the hell?
Wow.
It is a pretty steep climb.
Can I look for, like, not you know, paths of travel of people or other beings, but animal trails or tracks that might, obviously find a quicker way or a safe way up the mountain or into.
So you're
mountain.
looking for like a kind of trail or something that's going to be a bit
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
It's like a natural path a path of desire from anything, really.
Yeah, I would say investigation this would be, and you are all free to you've got time to have a think about how you're going to attack this. Not literally attack the mountain, but
Oh, okay. In that case, all right.
I hit the rock.
Eldritch Blast!
Blast it apart.
I Eldritch Blast my way through the mountain. A 5. A 5, you're kind of like looking at it and you're like, oh, like you've never climbed a mountain before, so you're a bit like, yeah, I'm out of my depth here.
True. Well, look, I can help you to, as best I can with my flight, to tie off ropes potentially in tricky parts. I don't, I might be able to carry Soren with Corvin. I don't think he might be too heavy for me to pick up and carry.
Yeah.
But certainly I could use flight to tie off ropes. I'll do the best that I can.
Yeah, I weigh about,
to help you both.
how much? 40 pounds? Says.
Okay, so that's pretty light.
Yeah, very, very light for like a humanoid. It's pretty small.
So I would say, Seraphon, considering you are wearing heavy armor, you have a shield, you have your weapon, you have your bag. If you were then to carry Soren and fly, you would be half speed. I think that's fair, considering the stuff you've got carrying. But that would bring you down to walking speed, so,
Yeah. So in situations it might be required, but I think I'll just try and tie off ropes as best I can.
Okay.
To go ahead, and so you two can climb up safely.
Is there what's like the structure of like the mountain? Is it just like a big triangular mountain, or is it like connected to other mountains?
Yeah, so the mountain range, if you remember the way Venushka described it, is it's a circle, so it encompasses.
Yeah, circle around.
Yeah. So the way it is very, very steep, all the way up, and you see just kind of like rock, snow, and then like mist and snow, potentially up the very, very top. We are talking mountain, not hill, you know.
Yeah. Ooh, this will be treacherous.
Well, look, I've got my own rope. How long's a rope?
50?
Pretty long, I think.
Yeah, I think it's like 50 foot or something.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
50 feet. Yeah, 50 feet.
Well, I think if we can just find somewhere to start, I can fly up and tie off some rope, and so we can just I guess start getting up this hill. Is it like staggered up, or is it just pretty much it's like quite steep all the way?
So the kind of like bottom bit isn't too bad, because there's rocks that have like fell down over time. So there's like rocks at the bottom that you would be able to kind of like start getting up. But once you kind of get up to kind of like just before middle section, it's climb, you know.
Yeah.
You are talking about 15,000 feet.
Jesus Christ. That is a mountain.
It's mountain, yes.
1,000.
15,000 feet.
What the heck? Okay. Well, we don't have to climb over the top of it. I mean, if we do like a corkscrew type maneuver, like a corkscrew upwards, you know, around it at like an angle, as long as we can just wherever the bottom of the mountain, I guess, wherever the jaggedies, you know, there should be like the lowest entry point, if that makes sense.
I mean, that's
right? The lowest entry point over the ring.
Yeah, as you're looking at this, like the tip of the mountain disappears up into whatever. So you're like, yeah, that's 15,000 feet. But then you've got the bits that connect, which are probably like, you know, maybe between like 5, maybe 7,000 feet, something like that. You know, it's not.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, right. So,
That's what we want. Yeah.
We're not, like we're not climbing the mountain to the top. We're getting
and sledding down. Yeah, no.
I mean, up the top, you're probably talking like, you know, death saving throws because of frostbite. You know.
Okay. So I will lend you all of my. I got 10 of them. I don't know what other packs you guys have. I got 10 pythons. I'll hand them to Seraphon and the hammer.
Okay. Thanks.
And then we can use the crowbar to wrench them out if we want to reuse them, depending on. I don't know. You know, we use some, wiggle that out, move forward.
I'm just trying to think. Would we have known of this mountain and that we would have to climb part of the mountain before journeying?
I don't think anyone warned you, and I don't think you asked anyone. Like,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know if Verushka mentioned. I think she had mentioned something about a climb, but none of yous kind of like were like, oh, we should go and get, you know, mountain gear.
No, that's all good with me. That's fine.
So, the first bit, which is all the rock, will be either strength or dex, depending on how you're describing getting up here. And then, basically the DC is going to get harder the higher up you go.
Okay.
So you'll need to think of ways when you get to that kind of midsection to help each other and to make the DC, you know, potentially lower.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
Got it. I got some ideas.
Okay, so this first bit, which is all the kind of like the rocks piled up on top of each other, what are you thinking?
Okay. Probably just do a for Soren, like a general dexterity check to find easier handholds to put my little hands in. Let's roll for
Excellent.
19.
Yeah.
We all rolling.
Yes, so either dext or what do you call it, the strength one, dex or strength. Oh no, it's not a saving throw, it's just a roll. If you just yes, so you can either use dex or strength. So if you roll again, 9 and Corvum.
Do I roll without doing a saving throw?
Yeah,
Where do I press?
it's not a saving throw. So see, just your dex to left hand side.
pressing the Seth. Yeah.
Just athletics
There it
are
is.
that.
That's amazing.
Okay, so
That's actually amazing.
How have you done that?
I hacked the system and unfortunately hurt my own self.
yeah. Yeah, sorry, Senor, you're right. It's athletics or acrobatics. I can never remember the name of them for some reason. Oh my god.
Oh, is that what we're rolling for?
Yeah, sorry. I do you know, it's so weird. Like out of all the skills I remember, I can never remember the name of those two, but that's what we're rolling. Okay, so It's fine. You stumble a little bit apart from Soren. You're like a wee grasshopper pinging yourself up the rocks, you know. And you basically kind of figure out that the rocks are probably the most stable thing that you're gonna hold on to. There's kind of like slippy ledges with like wee bits of rock that are kind of gritty that you might like catch under your feet and slip. So you're able to kind of like relay that back to the other two.
Okay.
So we'll do one more round of, this time, athletics or acrobatics for the rock section, and then it'll be more, yous are getting to the mid bit.
Okay.
Oh, nice. 17, yeah. 9.
Oh, cool.
9 and 9, wow. I mean, yeah, Soren, again, you kind of use your wee kind of like nimble body to kind of like bounce your way up. Seraphon and Corvum, I think it's just more the inexperience of you've never, you know, traversed up something like this before, so you don't slip and fall. However, I would say your time is significantly longer than what you thought it was going to be. You're like, oh, this is going to be brutal trying to go up this thing. So,
Great.
Soren, you're kind of like sitting up on this wee ledge, like dangling your feet over the edge and basically been like, come on, you can do it, you know, calling down to your friends as these two are trying to hoof themselves up. And eventually they pull themselves up onto the ledge, and that is the kind of the bottom bit, like all the rocks kind of done. And now you're looking up and going, yeah, this is climbing time. This is sheer, you know, just mountainside.
Oof.
Yeah, so this is where it starts to get a bit more dangerous, so you just need to think about what you want to do.
Seraphon, we could tie, this is where you come in now. If you could tie the rope to the pythons and hammer them in, and we can use the rope as a, I don't know.
Well,
Like a,
climbing
you know,
guide, I
something
suppose.
to grab onto and shimmy across. Yeah.
Yeah, clever. Yeah, like I can fly to the, maximum height and then put in a few pittons along the way.
So the rope is 50 feet, so you'd be able to fly 50 feet and then use, is it like 10 feet per piton, probably? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work, yeah.
So five pittons, which you'd then have to, if you wanted to use them again, pull them out as you go.
Well, I can, we'll come to that. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge.
Okay, so you just give me one athletics to see how well you bang these all in.
Nice, yeah. See your strength, Seraphon.
15.
Ayo.
Yeah. So you fly up, and the wind kind of catches you a little bit, and you're like, oh, need to be careful when I'm doing this. But you take your time, and you're slow and methodical about it, and you space them out the 10 feet, and then you thread the rope through, and that allows Corvum and Soren to go up more easily. So acrobatics for you two, or athletics, whatever way you're wanting to do it. 18. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
2 nat 20s. What?
2 nat 20s.
Nice.
That's wild.
My roll 20 is bonk.
Busted, yeah. So, yeah, Corvum, having the rope and the pittons is significantly easier than just trying to raw dog it. So
Hear
to
that,
speak.
kids? You use proper equipment when you're climbing rocks.
Exactly. Cool. So you are on this wee kind of precarious ledge. Seraphon, let's have one athletics to pull these out, just to see how you got on taking the pittons out.
Well, let's see how we go.
This is going to be a long section of rolling, by the way, guys. Yeah. A 2. Okay. I would say you lose 1 piton.
Oh, no.
And
Can I inspiration re-roll that?
yes, if you want. Or we'll just take the 19. Don't bother re-rolling.
Okay,
You
cool.
can use the 19. So yes, you don't lose. You ho, 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 and then you catch it, and you're like, oh, right. Okay. And yeah, are you wanting to do the same again? So fly up and pittons it?
Yes, we'll try that.
Same again in athletics. Oh, nice. 19. So yeah, you rinse and repeat. And you just pop, and pop them in again. So Soren and Quorum, athletics or 13. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Yay.
No.
You are doing good. So yeah, just rinse and repeat. You do the same again. So it's like ding 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 ding, and away you go up. Seraphon, pull them out with your athletics. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Nice.
You yank those things out, and you kind of like you're like, right, okay, I know now. I need to kind of like wiggle a little bit, and then slowly pull rather than just like, start to yank.
It's gonna caress them out. Caress.
Yeah, it's like give them a little strokey stroke. And same again, just athletics to pop them in.
Alright, how do I do? Not so good.
Ooh, okay, I would say now you lose one of the pittons. So it means you've only got 40 meters of the rope. Feet of the rope rather than 50.
Sure.
So 40 meters. Right, okay, so Soren and Corvum.
Okay.
How much more feet do we have? Do we know?
Quite
Or
a
do we
bit.
not know?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Okay, cool.
I love
16. Okay.
Yeah.
5. Okay, so it's fine because we had the 16 and then, well, it's a 3. Okay, it's not like a complete failure. It's not in that one, but I would say Corvum, you are starting to get pretty tired at this point. Seraphon as well. So I will have Seraphon and Corvum. You two give me Constitution saving throws, please. You have now been climbing for quite a while. Okay.
7.
You both have 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does that do to us?
So 1 point. Hold on. Let me just double check. I think it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On like all ability checks, not combat.
Yup. Let me see.
Yeah.
There might be something else too.
Yeah, I'll
that's
read.
the main one.
EEE for exhaustion. These not in alphabetical order. Grapple, paralyze, poison, restrain, stun, exhaustion. So 1 is disadvantage on ability checks. Yes. So
What if we get 2? Just to check.
if you get to 2, your speed is halved.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. It's not quite. That's fine. All right,
Hold on,
got a
guys.
bit
My
of buffer still.
headset battery is gonna die. 2 seconds to change over so I can. If you want to say anything mean and nasty about me, now's the time because I can't hear you.
Can't believe this damn DM that's making us play Dungeons and Dragons on a Sunday.
Right, I'm back. What was?
It's definitely the best team I've ever had. Sorry, what was it?
What was that? Okay, so let me see. So how many checks is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you have now officially been climbing for about 9 and a bit hours.
Oh my gosh.
Makes sense being exhausted.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. So it is now starting to get a little bit darker as well. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I cannot see in the dark.
I can.
Okay.
Welcome to mountain climbing.
I haven't got a problem with the darkness, but Soren, how are you seeing it? Do you see okay here, or?
It's getting tough. I don't see in the dark.
I'd say just now it's dim lights.
Yeah, dim light. Yeah.
So you're coming to darkness. Probably in the next
Okay.
3 hours, you'd imagine it would be.
3 hours. Okay.
Yeah, it would
Okay.
be dark.
Yeah, I can go for a few more hours. Seraphon, do you think you can scout ahead to see if how much further we've got left to go, if you can fly? Or just
I can try.
get a better vantage point of what's around us?
So you can still fly. That's not a you know,
I can scout
a
ahead,
roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll see if there's any like ledges or precipices we could set up. for
So
guessing
you can
camp.
either do a perception or investigation.
Let's do perception or investigation. Investigation sucks. Let's do perception.
Ooh, 8.
What's a 8? No.
An 8. Oh my god, what do you get for an 8? You see a ledge, which you're like, maybe. Yeah, an 8 is kind of like, oh.
Okay, yeah. So it's kind of hard to determine. All right. Yeah, there might be some cloud or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're getting buffeted by the wind.
Oh, it's
quite high.
pretty windy up here. Yeah, you're getting
Yeah.
blasted about.
So yeah, I'll go back down. I'll say, look, there's what looks like a ledge. A little further up and along. It's hard to tell. It's getting moved around in the wind. I think if we can make a push for that, we can see what it looks like once we get to it.
Okay. Okay. I trust you, Seraphon.
Okay. I'm just like internally, I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired.
Yeah. At this point, after 9 hours, like Coram and Seraphon, you are exhausted. Sorum, you're like, I am knackered. You know, you're getting to that point. Okay, so to get to this ledge, you would probably you've got 40 feet of rope left because of the one pitton you're missing. So I'd probably say you guess about 2 rope things, and you'd be able to maybe get there.
So about 80 to 100
Yeah,
feet.
about 80 feet. Yep.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let's
So
try this then.
so you're disadvantaged because you've got one.
Athletics.
Yep,
at
athletics.
disadvantage,
Yeah, so it'll be the lower.
Ooh. 6.
Oh, I'd say again you you lose another pitton. So
This is
Yeah.
where the party ends. Not the big bad, but just a fucking mountain side.
okay, so regular roll from you, Soren, and disadvantage roll from you, Corvum.
Oh man.
This is so tense. Oh wow.
16.
Okay.
I'll do that.
So you
Nice.
you take a deep breath, Corvum, and you're like, right, let's go. This is the final push until we, get to the end. Seraphon, one more roll for your pittance to get them in.
Is this getting them in or taking them out? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you reminded me. Take them out at disadvantage. Thank you for
Okay,
reminding me.
It's okay. Just, teacher's pet.
Okay, you're fine. 13's fine.
Alright, cool.
And then put them back in. Disadvantage.
I'll do it before I
Guidance.
Before I do, there's something I remember.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give it to Corvum because he looks very tired and feel like me. From the twins, I bought a potion called 2 bat wings potions.
Bat ears.
Oh.
Bat ears.
Bat ears.
I wrote bat wing. I wrote bat wings. What's
Bat-
the spider one? I didn't buy a spider one.
You have 2 of each.
Yeah.
Spider legs. That's the one that sprouted on Soren.
Yeah, the
or
legs
built on me.
burst out your
Yeah.
back,
Oh, lovely.
and you were crawling
Yeah.
up the wall like a spider.
Yes,
lovely.
yes.
What I will say is, remember what I said about the next bit. If you're thinking of using anything to help.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
How far are we now from the ledge?
One more check until the ledge. Spider ledge?
Let's try this.
Do we know how many feet that is, or are we not?
About 40-ish.
Say 40.
Yeah.
God damn it. Right.
Tino got me a burger.
Ooh, burger.
Burger.
Alright. Just check this out.
Alright, well, I'll
What
try.
level, sorry, random. What level does monk get for difficult terrain? Is that higher level?
I get
Do monks get difficult terrain?
I think they do at some level, do they not?
Yeah, because I play them up. I can't remember what level it is, just in case that's something that.
Burger.
is.
We'll get one of these burgers when you're here, Boogie.
It's level 9.
Okay.
Level 9's where you can like just run across walls or.
Oh, okay, yeah. I couldn't remember what level it was
Yeah.
in case we were just missing something. That's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I wish, buddy. I wish.
You're like, oh yeah, I'm a monk. Just running up.
yeah.
All right, okay, cool. We're doing a usual roll then, again, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just roll this.
19.
First.
10. 18. 3. Oof. My god, these rolls are rough.
Well, am I rolling?
No, I'm joking.
acrobatic?
Regular for you.
Okay, 21.
That's a good regular, right there. Nice.
Okay. So yeah, I'd say by the time you get up to this ledge, Seraphon, you are 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh.
Corvin, you just managed to pull yourself up, and Soren, you're I don't know what you're doing. You're rolling like a madman. And this this ledge is small, precarious, but you sit on it and you're like, okay, it's taking our weight just now.
Just now, you say?
Oh boy. We're gonna have to be very, very
DM shrug.
still. Yeah. Okay. This is
So just.
really high up. The air feels thinner and cold.
Also, guys,
Seraphon. Uh-oh.
out of like D&D chat, we are 10 to 8 just now, so we're coming up to the 10-minute mark for when we finish.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue? Are you okay to go later, or does anyone have to shoot off for stuff?
I can go later.
Okay.
I'm okay.
I can go a little bit later too.
Okay, so let's do.
I think it'd be a bit odd if we leave it on the ledge.
Yeah.
Next session,
Yeah.
it's like, I'll just bug it off.
So, yeah, you wake up, Corvin's not there, you're like, I must have felt his
Oh
death.
my god, he died!
Literally a cliffhanger, yeah. Okay,
Oh man.
so if we say we go to 1:30 and see how things are, yeah?
Okay. Sure.
Cool, right, continue.
Yeah, sure.
Continue. Yous are sitting on this precarious ledge.
Alright, well. I'll try to fly up again and see if I can see anything that we might be able to use.
Okay.
Or what's up ahead?
You are half speed, so you're 30. So you fly up, and it is at this point really difficult to see, so perception or investigation. The winds up here are nuts, and it's like significantly colder up here as well.
Yikes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
see perception and I'll pray to for guidance.
Guidance, okay?
Guidance.
Oh,
What, the,
50, no, 5 plus
what is it? A D4?
a D4,
Is that
yeah.
all it is for guidance, man? That seems like such a ripoff.
It's not meant to be like a busted, D8 on top of every roll.
cantrip,
Yeah.
Seraphon.
5, 6, 7.
No.
Another
So,
8. Oh my god, another
Another
8.
eight.
So you fly around, and the wind up here is just like ridiculous, and you're getting buffeted about, and you're not really able to see too much, but you're kind of like looking through the kind of like the sheer weather up here, I suppose, and you kind of see this small slither like in the side, and really with an 8, that's all I'm able to give you.
Good. Right, well, I'll yeah, just like kind of, yeah, droop my way back down, and I guess there's a. It looks like I don't know, a crack we might be able to get into. Shimmy down maybe. It's a little further up. I'm so tired.
You need to rest, Seraphon. You've been leading us and being our mentor for all day, and it takes a toll on you.
Yeah. It does. It has.
Okay. I'm tired, but I can stay up and do a little bit of a watch, just in case, if you two need to sleep.
How long we could have a short rest here?
So I will tell you, DM to players, short rest does not get rid of exhaustion.
Yeah, it's been long.
Yep. A long rest will get rid of 1 point of exhaustion.
Yeah. Seraphon definitely needs a long rest.
Yep.
If you get another, then we get into danger zone.
Welcome to the danger zone.
Okay. Are you able to hut on this edge?
It would need 10 feet of solid ground to go on.
Oh, there's 10 feet, yeah.
Okay.
It's just a precarious ledge, but there's a bit of space, you know?
Okay. Okay. So at least we can be protected from the elements in the dome.
It would help significantly, yeah.
Okay, let me just make sure I haven't exhausted that particular slots, because I did cast something at level 3. I'm not sure if I haven't cast anything else today.
Can you imagine?
No, I would just yeet.
I can.
No, that's fine. I've got a slot left to use it.
Okay.
Right, so give me, I need to be, I'll cast it as, I need 1 minute. I won't do it as a ritual. 1 minute to cast.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's looking at the wrong damn thing.
Borgor?
It's still saying 1 minute to cast.
Borgor. I'll have a Borgor. It's very good, but it's very messy.
So it's, dry and comfortable atmosphere. That's
So
Nice.
you see Seraphon sit down and try and can you post Tiny Hut in chat for me so I can read something? Casting time 1 minute. Range, target, components, 8 hours. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you sit down and you're like shaking because of how cold it is now up here, and you see the tiny hut start to form, and then it kind of shakes a little and starts to deform, but then you just take a deep breath and focus, and eventually slowly the bubble comes over you all.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, we're protected in here. Might as well just rest, and then in the morning wake up a little bit early in case anything's waiting. Yeah.
There's a Yeti.
yeah. I'm thinking back to Barishka's Yeti and mountain trolls. All that stuff is going in my head.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope none of them have climbed up following us or climbed down. To this precarious ledge. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna pass out from exhaustion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, you go to sleep. Are any of you wanting to do a little look or?
I would, because if we're in for 8 hours, yeah, I'd probably get up an hour or a little bit, a few minutes before the 8 hours are up.
Okay,
Just
dokies.
and I'd do a quick, but I would sleep throughout the whole night though. I'd be comfortable doing that.
Cool. So yeah, you so Seraphon and Corvum, you like, you know, go to sleep pretty much like immediately as soon as you lay down because of how exhausted you are. Seraphon, 1 point of exhaustion is taken off you, so when you wake up you'll only have the 1 point of exhaustion, which is the disadvantage on ability checks. Soren, you're a restless sleeper, you know, at the best of times, and you kind of like say to yourself, right, I'm gonna wake up this, you know, like hour early and just kind of like do a little look out to see if there's anything, you know. But before that happens, yous are all sleeping in the middle of the night, and yous are, you know, in a deep sleep. Like I say, yous have been climbing for the better part of 12 hours at this point, and all of yous are awoken by a noise. Let me play it and see if it works.
I swear if it's a Yeti.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Is it a dragon?
It sounds like stomping.
Yeah, I hear that.
No.
Yeah.
So you hear
Oh my
that
God.
coming from somewhere in the mountain.
Oh,
Yous all like shut up as when you hear the noise, and yous are all like, what the fuck is that?
Oh boy. Alright, I didn't hear anything, yeah.
Yeah, if I can't hear it, if I didn't see it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, oof. Do the footsteps kind of stay neutral, or do they increase or decrease
So
in
the sound
volume?
so the sound clip wasn't exactly what I wanted. You don't hear any
Sure.
footsteps. You hear a
Oh.
it sounds like a dragon bellowing, like, and bellowing, and then it just kind of stops. There's no footsteps or any wing, like, kind of flaps or anything like that. You just hear the voice.
Can I determine if it was saying something in, or was it, or whether it was just a bellow?
Draconic? I mean, you, like, know Draconic straight away. You're just like, no, that was just a dragon screaming. Like, some kind of screech, you know?
Dragon. I wonder
Did
if
it sound like it flew by? So
No.
Well-
It just, you all shot up and you're all panicked for like a little bit, and then you listened and you heard it again, and it doesn't sound like it's moving, or like, you know, it sounds as if it's coming from one spot somewhere.
Okay. Well, they did say that. I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say it's a friendly dragon, but people from Transylvania don't like dragons. I wonder if this dragon is a remnant of that invasion many years ago. If we come across it, I hope we don't come across it. But if we do, I wonder if we could just talk our way out of anything to do with it.
I think it's Grogorath, but didn't Vlad kill it, they said?
Yes, you said Vlad killed it, but is that a tale? Or just propaganda from Vlad? Who knows?
I'll look to Seraphon's like silver scale shield and like the story he told me. Like, what about? Is that real? The scale, the dragon scale? You met a dragon? Is that a tale or is that real? Okay.
That's real. Dragons do exist, but whether Vlad killed that dragon or not, I don't know.
Corvin, by the way, did you pick a magic item?
Yes, I did. I picked.
Oh no, you don't need to tell us if you don't want to. It was just I was wondering
no.
if you picked something.
No. You should tell us. Yeah. Come on, work.
What did I pick? I picked something. And I had it up, but I don't
I'd
remember
said
what it was.
like uncommon or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's definitely uncommon. I definitely
Yeah.
picked it. I actually have forgotten what I picked. Hang on.
It's okay.
But I definitely did pick something. God, what did I pick up?
I do that as well. I'm like, I'll pick something, then it comes to it, and I'm like,
I even had like the website up for it. It's fine. I will just go through my search history.
yeah, it's fine, it's fine. So yeah, you are having this conversation, and you kind of like have a listen to see if you can hear it again, and maybe like half hour passes and nothing kind of like happens again. You know, there's no, apart from the wind howling outside, there's no other noises.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Yeah, fantastic. No, thanks for that.
Listen, this is meant to be season 2. We're stepping things up a notch.
Scary stuff everywhere.
Scary stuff.
I'm scared.
I told you I wasn't gonna pull any punches in season 2.
Like, yeah, can I go back to fighting bandits? And so,
I don't like that. So I'd say use to go back to sleep. Soren, you're thoroughly freaked out, and you kind of like have a look, and you're like, it's kind of close enough to the hour mark that I was going to wake up. So if you want to do perception, investigation, something, survival, if you're having a look about, what are you looking for, or what are you doing?
I will probably use my keen halfling eyes, which are just normal, but
With your
I will
elven
try
eyes,
and I'll try and suss out like an easier path, either continuing upward or across or down, like trying to get a sense of like the situation of where we're at on the mountain.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'll do survival to try and get an idea. 14.
14? Okay, so Seraphon had kind of like previously pointed out a little bit, so that kind of lowers the DC a little bit. So,
Okay.
because it would have been 16, but 14's fine. But you look, and you kind of like have a look out the over the ledge, and you can see just to the right hand side of you, there's this kind of like very flat to the wall kind of like crack, and it kind of like goes round the way, and it kind of like disappears round, but you're like, that might be like a kind of break somewhere that we could maybe get through.
Okay. Yeah, that crack is looking good.
Damn, that crack.
Damn, I miss my wife. Well, okay. Yeah, I feel confident in the crack.
Okay. So yeah, you come
go for the crack.
you come back in, and by this point, the tiny heart's starting to kind of like disintegrate, and Corvum and Seraphon, you both start to kind of like wake up. Or I say start to waking up, you're definitely woken up by the sudden drop in temperature and the wind like like blowing against you, you know.
Yikes.
It is pretty unpleasant out here, you know. You're exposed to the elements, how high up you are. And Soren, when you're having a look round, you can like make the mistake of looking down and going, oh god, we are halfway up a mountain right now.
Okay. I'll talk a little bit loud over the wind. Yeah, I saw the crack, Seraphon. Looks like that might be our best way forward at the moment.
Yes, I think so. Right, I'll once again. It's a very, very short, tired prayer, and it's like, Fornax, please help us.
You are knackered still. Corvum, you're feeling a bit more refreshed. Your muscles are sore, but you're not as tired as Seraphon is.
Yeah, so 8. 7 temporary hit points.
7 temporary points.
Per HP. Okay, and then our max is back to normal.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I'm not increasing that this time.
Yeah, that's fine.
I might need spell slots for this. For this next slot.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just get up and Soren points out this this kind of small, like, kind of slither crack that you can see. And yeah, how would you like to proceed?
So how big is, or how wide's the crack?
It's probably, let's think. Maybe like, think of Seraphon's like shoulders, maybe like that plus a little bit. So it's not massive, but you'd be able to squeeze on in there. Corvin would probably be okay. Seraphon might need to go like sideways, but you think you'd be able to get in.
Okay. Okay.
I can shimmy. Right.
Shimmy, yeah, shimmy.
Yeah. So I would like to, I guess, fly up again and put in the rope. I just want to know how this. I want to cast enhance ability.
Okay.
Which is strength, but it gives me advantage on strength checks.
So it would cancel
So whether
out
that will
the
cancel out. Yeah.
So it would cancel out the disadvantage. So you'd be rolling normally then.
Just normal.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
fine.
So it wouldn't give you advantage because you have disadvantage. So it'd be just normal, flat.
Just normal. All right. Well, I will
Normal.
roll enhance ability for the bull's strength.
Yes.
So yeah, like digging deep. I'm just like, I think to myself, I was like,
Deep
one
breaths.
final push, one final big, effort.
Mm-hmm.
Rolls, please don't fail me now.
Yup.
So athletics.
Yeah.
19. The final push definitely helps. the deep breath and the steadying yourself. You bang in the pittons, and then Soren and Corvum, either athletics or the other one, for you to.
Acrobatics.
Thank you. Never remember it. Oh my god.
13.
Oh.
Which one do you pick? Which one do you pick?
Yeah. I'd say Corvum 3's like not like an absolute fail, but you take a lot of time to get over. Your muscles are pretty achy. But yeah, he's managed to shuffle your way across to this like crack that's in the side, and you kind of like Seraphon, you get there first, and you do have to turn sideways to kind of like shuffle yourself through. Soren and Corvum, you would be able to kind of like just duck down a little and get through.
Before I also want to try and get back the things just in case.
Oh yeah, give me athletics then. Pull them out. Yeah, fine. 15's fine. Yeah,
cool.
so you pull them all out and
I'll
take
just,
the
wriggle in.
yeah sugar. So as you squeeze in here, it is like a wind tunnel in here. Like yous are getting constantly pushed by the wind that is coming through this tiny crack, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it means that there's something through the other side that's allowing wind to go through. The bad thing is it's, buffeting yous around. And as yous come out, the kind of like the crack, you come into a vast opening. It is sheer ice from floor to ceiling in here, and there are very strange kind of like marks in the ice.
Oh no.
This is a very large space.
It's a large space. It is head to toe ice. The wind is blowing straight through here, and there's like these weird markings in the ice.
Can we look at the marks? What do they look like?
Investigation. 13.
Okay.
They are like, oh no, well it's 11 because it's like disadvantage still. They are.
Can I do investigation?
Yeah, you can. All yous can investigate.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
9. Okay, so Seraphon, you're looking at them and you're like, I don't know what this is because it's like a big like massive just line down, but it's not like a crack and it's not like And Soren, you're trying to like help, and you're like, yeah, it's like it's strange and da 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 da. Corvum, you walk over and you look at it and you're like, that's a rib cage.
What?
Spaced in this massive ice room from all around you is these, like, I'm talking the ribs are like, you know, Seraphon sized, and they're all like spaced out in this room.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy.
Yeah, Corvum, you look at that and you're like, oh, that's a rib cage.
Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, I think we found the silver dragon.
There's a white dragon. Or yeah. Well, it could be that, or something else entirely. Oh man. We should probably get out of here. I don't want to be here longer than we have to. This is something died here, and I don't know how it died or what it was, but I don't know if I want to know.
No, I think it's best we pass through here as quick as we possibly can.
I am gonna
Okay.
make a roll.
Oh no, no, no.
Okay, so as you are standing looking at this rib cage and you are having the conversation of, I think we should get out of here, I think we should pass through here really quickly, the wind picks up and you are getting like buffeted about, and you just hear the like the dragon roar again, and the whole ice cave shakes violently, and you look down at your feet and it's as cracks start to form, and all you is make a dexterity saving throw for me as sheets of ice just start all around you.
My dex is already bad. This is
22.
well.
8. Oh my god. Okay.
What is with
Oh, so, Soren, you managed to kind of like steady yourself.
Yeah.
Corbum and Seraphon, I would say you two are like slipping and having a hard time as these just shards of ice start like firing down, and the walls start to slip down inward on you, and the entrance behind you blocks with this massive chunk of ice that just falls down in front of it. The room is still currently shaking. The ice is currently cracking. What do you want to do?
Oh, we gotta run.
Let's get out of here.
yeah, run. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so you just pick yourselves up and you run in the only direction that is open to you. So you start picking up pace, and it's difficult because the room is shaking, the walls are sliding in on you, the cracks are forming underneath. All you is give me dex rolls. Once again, you don't need to do saving throws this time. This will be
Just normal dex.
this will be athletic. No, acrobatics is the dex one. This will be acrobatics. Oh my god, 25. Okie dokes. Oh my god. So Soren, you're kind of like jumping from chunk of ice to chunk of ice,
Yeah.
like a wee kind of like a grasshopper again. Seraphon, you are struggling, but not as much as Corvin. Corvin, you're gonna get hit by some ice. You're gonna take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of bludgeoning damage as a big, massive bit of ice just takes your legs. And oh shit, there's the ads, and I can't dismiss them anymore. Warwick, have you enjoyed your first time with us, or are you regretting saying yes?
I guess it depends what's going to happen next.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
No.
Hey, what happens, happens.
So, yous are making a mad dash for what looks like the exit to this cave. Let me see your rolls. So 18, 10, 21. Okay, so Soren, you're turned into the Flash and have bolted towards the exit, and you see some stuff first. So you run out, and what you see is this really weird rock formation in front of you. There's like all these big kind of like triangular rocks like right in front of you, but there's like a gap in between, and you're like, yeah, I can get through that. So you like dive through that. Seraphon, you decide, oh fuck it, I'm gonna fly, you know, and take off and fly straight forward. And you see the same thing as Soren does, and you can like tuck yourself and basically like roll through these weird rocks. Corvum, you are lagging behind severely. All the ice is like cracking and falling down on top of you. The floor underneath you starts to give way, and you're like, this is it. I'm not getting out of here. However, just as you're about to kind of like, you know, make peace and meet your maker, you feel this like warm, large hand like bam, smack you in the back and like fire you out the out through this small opening and through the rock formation. Soren and Seraphon, you just see Corvum like go flying past you with like, it's like smoke coming off the back of him, you know? And there's like a small kind of like burnt patch on the back of his clothes. And you all make it out, and you hear this kum 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 as the ice and everything just starts falling behind you, and you look round, and Ollie's giving perception.
Oh my gosh.
Tieflin cannonball, yeah.
Ooh, 22.
22.
Jeez, I've been rolling very well tonight.
Yeah.
What was a perception check?
Perception, yeah. 22, 17.
Where's my perception button? Oh, there it is.
Can you see? 10.
10.
Okay, because you're at disadvantage. Yeah, Soren, you look round and you see it first, and then Corvin, you see it, and Seraphon, you're just like, you know. Yous are face to face with the skull of a massive ancient dragon.
Wait, like in front of us?
Right in front of us, the skull, yeah. And then the wind blows from behind you, blows through the teeth, blows through the bones, and it's like a wind tunnel. Oh. As you stand up and step back, and sure enough, the more you step back, the more you see this thing. You see the massive head, and then like buried in like all this ice, like surrounding you, is the wings, and then like at the very kind of like back, but it's really difficult to see because everything's kind of fell. You see, looks like a tail. Like this thing is huge. This is massive, and you're like, this is a big dragon body. Well, skeleton.
Wow. Is it all bones, or is any of like the flesh of it like stayed like frozen, or
all
I don't know, it's
bones.
just all bones?
All bones.
Okay, so it froze after.
It is completely encased in ice, apart from the skull, by the looks of it.
Wow.
I was going to like approach the skull of just like put my hand on its head, snout,
And it's
forehead.
bloody freezing.
Yeah. I was gonna like, I don't know, because I've like done it before. I'm gonna like think I'm like, oh no, like maybe my naivety, you know, I can commune with like dragons in like the eternal plane. So be like, you know, this like close like prayers like ancient soul, mighty dragon, among times past, I call upon your spirit through the veil of twilight. With day-night converge and boundaries grow thin. Can Saluna find you in this time and seek your guidance? And old Drake Dragon, hear our plea. I was like, wait.
Try to think, like, so, yeah, okay, right, odds are even. Oh, okay, two things happen. Firstly, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Rad.
At
All of us, or
disadvantage.
just-
No, just Seraphon. He touched
Just
it.
me.
Yeah.
I touched the thing.
Touched the thing.
13.
13. Okay. So two things happen. You feel this crippling, immense pain shoot through your entire body from your fingertips from where you've touched this thing. It is like someone has taken something, rammed it up through your ribcage, twisted it round, mixed up everything inside you, and then brought it up through your throat and out through your mouth. You're then blasted back, and you're gonna take...
Oh my gosh.
16 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
As you are crippled against the wall of this cave that you find yourself in, and you just have these awful flashes come into your mind, which feels like it's on fire, of war, like men screaming at each other in this dark armor, and another side clad in silver clashing in the midst of this like immense battle. And off in the distance, you see this singular man stand on top of the mountain with a large spear. And next thing you know, this spear's been hurled towards you and it impales you, and then you snap out of it. But you are Seraphon, you are hurting. You touched the thing.
Yeah, it's
That's the thing.
I'm a scientist. I like to touch things.
Sometimes I go to sometimes I shit.
So that's a pretty good. So that's a pretty shit. Yeah.
I rolled a d6 to see if it was going to be like good or bad, and you got the number 1 face hugger. So I was like, oh, that's really bad then. Super bad.
Man.
Poor dragon brethren died in pain. I think it is Grogoth. I think killed by Vlad.
Whoa.
So we only see everything. Yeah, we only see the head, don't we? That's
Yes.
the rest
Yeah,
is
you can
just under ice
see
and stuff.
like the ice encapsulating the rest, but the only thing that's kind of like free from the ice is like the kind of head. Yeah.
Okay. To tempt fate once more.
Oh God. Okay.
I just want to. I was going to approach the dragon, and I want to sludge just one of its sharp teeth or tooth.
You're gonna touch it again.
Yep.
Okay, I need to make another roll then. Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
It's
It's another one. It's another one.
I
He's about to get
can't
blasted again.
God, it's fine.
Yeah, you touched the thing, and 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
Another 13 points necrotic damage as you're
Oh.
blasted across the room again.
Oh, but I got the tooth.
No, you did not get the tooth. This thing does not want to be touched. And as you look down at your hand, Seraphon, the one that you've been touching this thing with, it is blackened. And you smell just this awful sulfuric smell coming from your hand.
Oh my gosh. Seraphon, are you okay? Stop it. It's cursed.
You can't handle the tooth. Corvum, you're watching this and you're like, shouldn't mess with that.
Oh my gosh. Dude. I think we should just move on, Seraphon. I think
Yeah,
No
I think
touchy,
so.
touchy.
Just,
yeah, this is very cursed. Very dark.
You keep touching it.
poor dragon, poor dragon. And I like go to like pat it on the snout, like, oh,
Oh my god!
Yeah, basically, Soren and Corvum like reach over and grab you and are like, come on, come on. So yeah, after getting blasted across the room for a second time, you
Oh my-
slowly make your way through the rest of this cave system, and it's dark and it's like kind of cold, and the wind's still blasting through, and the wind kind of like picks up and picks up because the narrowness is starting to become really apparent. However, after a good bit of traversing through, especially with all your sore bits and bobs, you eventually come to this opening, and you peek your heads out just to kind of have a look and see if there's anything dangerous. And you look down and you can see now the entire mountain range, this massive circular mountain range that yous were told about. You have came out the other side of it, and you look down and it's like a valley. So all kind of like comes down, 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 down. And up above this valley, there is like this kind of really light, kind of like mist, you know, that just kind of hangs over it. But as you look down, there's these beams of sunlight that are piercing through this kind of light mist that hangs above the air. And you can see a lovely looking like town, city. Bang smack in the middle, kind of like closer to the other side, you see a castle. And that is where we shall end tonight's session.
How much health you got left? Saffron?